What I mean, I would like to see myself in a new avatar every now and then. So don't like staying. This is close to shaved, right? I don't think I'm gonna shave. Maybe, yeah. I've been planning to go to Tirupati for a while now. So if I'm going to Tirupati, then definitely I'm gonna, yeah. Background blood. Oh, okay. Welcome to Saturday Night Spooky Stories. We've got few people already here, and I have to admit few other people. Just give me a second. Okay.
So now we are starting our sessions at 10:15, or today it's a little late.
I mean, I've been starting at 10:15 from last couple of weeks or last 3-4 weeks exactly.
Okay.
Ideally, should have. I mean, I wanted to start it at. Oh yeah, I can drop you the YouTube link as well. Just give me a second.
Okay.
I wanted to start it at 10 o'clock, but I told you that I've been doing a lot of household work these few weeks, so I haven't got time. So that's reason. So yeah, hi guys. As I was saying, Hemant is one of the other core guy, whom I was talking about. So he's been part of this for quite a long time, and
Hello, everyone.
we basically, as I was telling you, right? We basically come here. We talk about ghost stories, not just ghost stories, but mostly ghost stories. Yes. Uh, if not,
Everyone has an experience.
yes. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm just checking if the YouTube is working correctly or not. Okay, so yeah, virtually it's a virtual meet sort of thing. We meet every Saturday, and every Saturday these days we've been having new participants like you, and we've been having quite a lot of stories, which is good for this group, which is growing. I wouldn't say rapidly, but it is growing gradually these days, and I'm happy for it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for registering. Hello, Manish. Hello, you.
Is they joining us today?
I guess so. I mean, he hasn't told me anything. He should be. Let me just drop him a message. And yes, we do have our own WhatsApp. We're a group of close to 200 odd members already. And mostly we talk about movies and everything, horror movies. And so, yeah, let's get started. I did speak to Yug before the session started. He had said he had a few stories to share. Maybe you want to take over. You want to introduce yourself first, and maybe you want to share any horror story or the ghost experience which you had or which you aware of. Yuga.
Yes, sir. I am Yuga and I'm a student from Bangalore. Well, I do have, but I don't think I'm the right person to start with
Nothing.
because I'm so first here.
No, everyone is a first timer except me and Heyman. So hopefully it doesn't matter now. You can start.
Well,
You since
let's just introduce ourselves so that he's a little comfortable.
Sure, definitely. Maybe you can go now. Oh, G1 is joining. Yeah, Hemant, if you want to go introduce yourself.
So hello everyone. I'm Hemant. I'm from Hyderabad. I've been preparing for government exams. Also, like have a couple of other career paths down my lane. But leaving things aside, today I spoke to Suresh and he kind of helped me dodge a bullet by asking me not to go for a movie which I thought I might be interested in. But yeah, I'm from Hyderabad and I had a couple of I have been joining the video calls from September, October last year. And yeah, I mean, whenever they come, I try to join, even if it is for a little while. So I would like to share the story which I shared with the old time folks because most of the people here are new.
Sure. Yeah, please go ahead, then, Hemant. Yeah.
Yeah, so that yoga will probably be a little comfortable. So I am so at this point of time I stay alone at my place because there is a small renovation work going on. But the story what I'll be telling you is from around 10 years ago. Like we purchased this house at that point of time. So we are a typical middle class family. Like we were staying in apartments all our lives, and it was my mom's dream to build a house. And for some reason, she did not want to really venture outside Hyderabad, as Hyderabad is famous in 2025. Back then, it wasn't the idea, so we got a plot, we purchased, we built a house. So the house where we built, it is divided into two parts. One side is Muslims and one side is Hindus, and they were the lands were given to company employees, like the company which was owning the land in 1960s or 70s. So the side in which we purchased, they all belong to Muslims, but all the Muslim family they sold their lands to Hindus and they left. So coming to the story, once we've come here, it was neutral, but for some reason things were not working our way. The whole like whether you take it a personal relationship or professional relationship, financial, mental health, even physical health also. It wasn't kind of knocking down, but it was pushing us as low as we could endure. I really didn't care about everything. So what happened is we have 4 bedrooms in this house. Generally, I stay in my own bedroom, but for some reason, sometimes my sister she slept in my room while watching a TV. So I wanted to, just like I didn't want to sleep in the same room, so I went to my sister's room. It happened in 2015. What happened is while I closed the door and I switched off all the lights and I was going to the bed from the switchboard, it's probably 3-4 feet. I'm in a very clear way. I heard my name being called in the room.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, see, usse pehle also there was some unclear noise or something. I never gave much thought of it, but this time it whispered right into my ear, like Hemant. And the thing is, the side where my ear is there now, there is a wall next to it. My story probably is a little boring because I've seen 4 people leaving. Wait, yeah.
No, I guess it has something to do with the network. Yuga has been dropping and coming back. I'm not really
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much that's it. So I shared about because my sister. I mean, again, this is a very personal thing. My sister tried was having suicidal tendencies, and she was always in a very negative space whenever she was in the room. So this happened around 2015-16, and somewhere the talks were happening Ghar pe, and we got a Vastu expert. He was 84, 85, 83, 84 when he came to our house in 2019. So what he did is, I was out at that point of time. He checked everything, and before he entered that room where my sister was staying, he just told who stays in this room. So well, my mom parents told our daughter. There he asked, how disturbed is she? He didn't even question what is the problem or something. He just asked how disturbed is she. Again, he explained us through Vastu why that room wasn't good. Why that room? I mean, see, in our house we have a lift in the between in middle part. That is how the house has been planned, and the first and the second floor are rental. So the point is, he told that you're coming inside your house into the lift, and again you're getting out, and again you're coming back into the lift. So the energy is going, it's fluctuating, and at the same time the weight, the lift ka jo weight hai na, that is exactly center pe hai. So that is also oscillating always. And my sister's room is just beside the lift. One corner of the room is near the lift. He just told that the weight, which is going up and down, it's kind of taking the whole aura of the room. जो भी एनर्जी है उस रूम का वो ऊपर नीचे ले रहा है इसीलिए it is not a complete sad room. That is why he told it is not haunted or something, but he told how disturbed is she, because she'll be fluctuating a lot, her mood swings will be a lot. Again, so this is the story. So we moved out of the house for a small renovation work back in 2020-21. When we came back, I've taken over the room because I was the least believing person into the story. Or I mean, I'm not mocking supernatural stuff or something. I've been staying in my house alone for the last 7 to 8 months. Sometimes I have my cat, sometimes I'm staying alone. I just made peace with the fact. I mean, okay, if there is something, there is something. If there is not something, there is not something. But I don't want to, what do you say, just disturb it, disturb the aura, whatever, by doing some. I'm an atheist. So I don't want to, like, just turn into a religious person just for the sake of something. And here I am.
But haven't you not been? I mean, it would be nice if you haven't experienced anything negative, but hopefully you haven't experienced any negative anything in this last 6 months or 7 months, right?
See, again, I'm telling you, right? It has been there at the back of my head that, okay, I mean, people have been telling something, and everyone, I mean, because see, last 10 years, uh, I'm not like trying to show off, but our wealth has remained the same.
Yeah.
10 years ago, maybe the wealth was like, really good, but right now it's not really good. I mean, because it is stagnant. Like, no ventures, no professional relation, personal relation, nothing has, like, really improved. And from the rental people, whoever has come, we've seen 4 deaths in last 10 years. Again, they are not like young people, so we are not really thinking much about it, but it will somewhere impact you. All of them were over 65 years.
Okay.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
So Hemant, you mentioned about the house vastu and the thing you have observed, like because of the house it impacted the financial and the emotional situations that were
Yes,
fluctuating around the
yes,
people who were living.
yes.
So
No,
presently,
no, 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 no.
I
Not
am
not people who were
from
living,
Ahmedabad, Gujarat.
not people who were
Okay,
living,
on a
but
particular room you mentioned.
I mean, see, my Masi and Fufaji were staying in the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
We rented it to them and they passed away after 5 to 6 years in this house. And I'm not, I mean, see, emotionally, it was a little heavy for me. But at the end of the day, the doctors were telling us that Fufaji was a smoker. So they were actually telling us from
Right.
2016 only that, the time is up, the time is up. Masi was very heartbroken after that. She did not recover from that. And after that, another person had
Right.
cancer. I do not know the fourth person. Why did he pass?
Right. I wanted to explain my story here. Is it possible? Can I intervene in between
Please,
or like?
please, please,
Please go
please,
ahead.
please carry ahead. Actually, I just like started telling about the story because Yoga was feeling a little shy to start with. So I was like, ऐसे भी लोग नए हैं तो let
Oh,
me start.
yeah. So basically, from the similar case where I'm right now located in, it is a 2 BHK apartment where I'm living from past 5 years. It's 2020 since the COVID hit. When I came with my family, it was empty. Like nobody stayed here. The owner lives in Chandigarh, and I started living here. Before that, there was some because of the heavy rain, there was no one in this flat. So the water was completely filled inside, and lots of pigeons were messed around here, and then they cleaned it, and they were looking for the owners, and I was doing reiki by myself, and I came to know about this, and I've rented it. I got a pretty good deal, and the rent is same as it didn't increased yet. Okay, I don't know why, but because the owner is that's why maybe. But what I've observed is when I came here just after a month, the COVID hit, and I was started feeling very low, and maybe because of the COVID or the feeling of staying inside the house or what. But I've cried a lot in this house after just waking up, and just started crying in the emotional state I was about to go through. But I don't know. Then a lot of things happened. I mean, a lot of things. I was putting my effort, and the things were not coming out in a way. And a lot of things happened. But at the same time, from past 1 and 1.5 year, a lot of positive things also happening. Like I got married, I bought a car. It is a second hand car, but still I bought it. I bought a new Apple MacBook recently. So a lot of good things is also happening. But still, I have this, and before a few months, before I got married, it's been 6 months. I went to one of the friend's friend, my brother's friend, and he said like I feel there is something in that place. And he started telling me, is there a room which is full of darkness and there is this and they said like that's why I'm not coming to your house. I've never came to your house. I was just, dropping your brother and I didn't feel like, coming to your house. So I just suggest you find a property somewhere else. He given me some other property, suggestion, and they said like when you are like emptying the flat now, don't look at back at the door, when you go back. So, and also the neighbor, I talk about the neighbor story who has, come to he has rented. He is a single guy. He just came here. He is a driver, and shared the same thing. Like he said, the land is not giving me a positive vibe. He said, like there is something wrong with this, place. I mean, some energies. Like when I just came here, my downfall came. I mean, I started feeling struggling more financially and everything. He's told me he's still living here. I don't know why. Maybe because of the cheap rent, right? This area is close to Muslim area, okay, and it is more of a industrial area. But people builders have built it a society, so it's not a legal society because there is some legal issues with the builder. So I'm like confused whether is it about the negative energy? If it is negative energy, then why like these positive things happen in my life? And but still ongoing way, there are a lot of conflicts happening in my family when we are living here. A lot of things happening like that pulling us, to feel the negativity most of the time. But still, good thing is also material wise, good things are also coming. So it's not like completely down. So I'm just trying to figure out whether is there such energy who's doing this, or this is the possible scenario, or only negative things can happen. Anyone have any input?
I mean, firstly, I would want to ask, how are you doing now? And have you tried to consult any psychiatrist? Because you said you were waking up crying. So, I mean, I'm not saying it could be there could be anything wrong, but just to have an positive effect, I would always suggest going for a therapy. Maybe it might help. I'm not sure, but keeping
Oh,
the
it stopped.
supernatural thing
It
aside,
stopped.
so keeping the supernatural thing aside, I hope you're doing good now. As you're saying, you're still doing good, and you would be doing good. That would keep going forward. But at the same time, if you're still going through, I would suggest going through therapy. That would help. If I'm not, if that should help. Coming, coming.
I tell you, it's ended. That phase is ended because it was more of a career issues and all those things that I need to figure out. Now I figured out, so now there is no issue such. So yeah, I guess it was more of a stress. Yeah, and because of the isolation as well. Yeah.
Yeah, good to know. Yeah, we have our expert talking. Come on, Himanshu भाई, कितने दिन के बाद आया? अब तो बात करना पड़ेगा.
Hey bro, how are you guys?
Hello, I'm good, man. How are you? How we need to ask you how are
Hi
you?
Himanshu.
Hey guys, just on a gist of this information Manish shared, I think yes, it is emotionally empowering when you're going through any kind of a struggle. A land energy or a surrounding energy can catch you uh, because your guards are down, and it is actually a thing that when you feel like you're going through a struggle, you'll find few spots a bit tougher to go. Okay, everyone can feel this, I guess. I don't know. They might give it in a prompt answer about it that I feel don't invite it there or whatever reasons. But this happens with everyone, I guess. That they feel certain energy, disliking of a surrounding or whatever. But yes, energy does exist, and it can ride your emotional waves if you're going through a really deep.
Yep.
But did you try to find out, Manish? I mean, in the place where you live, did you try to find out if something is wrong? I mean, talking into the supernatural perspective, try to find out if there is something around in that location.
No, I mean how I can. I mean I've few people who I know who is living here, but I myself mostly do remote job, and I don't interact much with the neighbor. My mom does, but yeah, but like even though I've discussed this with my mother, and she said like we've never even woke up suddenly in between the sleep. Like we had a very comfortable, sleep here every night. So she don't think so. Is there any such things? No.
Oh, that's nice. But generally, mothers are the people who actually kind of start such kind of conversation. Something is wrong. Do we want you want we want to get? But it is nice that your mother doesn't even that things. She's being more positive. That's an
Right. Yeah.
uh,
You know, a fun fact about it.
yeah.
It is said
Uh-huh.
that you don't have to, certainly get to know what is happening, because this is what an entity, a paranormal entity wants you to figure it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Can you
I read a
simplify
book
it? I
about
didn't get it.
it. It was, sorry.
Can you simplify it? I didn't get it.
Yeah, I will. I will. So I have read a book about it, like many paranormal houses in New Zealand. It was a summarized thing. So what was the uh, later on conclusion about it, that it is the best thing to get out of it and not investigate about it. The best thing you can
Indeed.
do, if you know you are in, you're in a house which is haunted, or you feel like it's something you don't uh, logically explain, the first thing you should do is get out of it. Because many entities, they find it exciting that if they feed a loop to you, you'll go out, find it out. And this is all about 60s till 2000s movies also dictate the same thing, right? That they'll just give you the baits to find them out, and then you are in. Then you can't get out of it even if you leave the home. That movie is also
Oh,
about it,
wow.
that paranormal entity, it's not about a house or a home. It's about you getting emotionally attached to it. If you get emotionally attached to it, even on a fearful way, they are in. Your guard is down.
So the best emotional comeback you can do is just any suggestion is that sense, emotional sense.
Emotional. It is very hard. What people do. Those people who live in paranormal or a haunted house for like they can't move out, or really long, they just cut it out. They don't talk about it, they don't discuss about it, they don't react about it, and they don't entertain any kind of stuff about it. That is the only thing you can do, and which you have I think, sorry, I think you have experienced it with old folks. They'll just cut you down many a times. They'll just run you down. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't believe, or whatever. They don't even uh, explain themselves or about their scenarios what happened. So this is the
Right.
best possible explanation to do that, but it's very hard. I don't think it's practically possible. We at some moment when you're down, you will share about it, you will tell about it, and that is what they want. Do something to you, even if you live in a family. The things, whatever happened to you, will be on a solitude level. When you're alone, when you can't share it with someone else, that okay, this happened, you need to explain it to them, to create a surrounding about them, that feeling of fearful that they feed upon.
wow.
Indeed. Yep.
And also, like,
So funny
one
thing is,
this
I can't
again.
find anything cheaper in terms of rent here, and that's why my stay extended.
And more or less, these
That's
kind of
how.
things. Sorry, Himanshu. Yeah, please go.
No, it was just a pun. That's how a paranormal story begins. I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
have. I
and
didn't have.
yeah, exactly, and that is more like a like in most of the stories which we kind of hear, right? Mo- People go into houses, and the main reason is the rents are cheaper, and most often or not, wherever you find a like in the location where you are not supposed to find a cheap house, if you found a cheap house, like if you found a house for a cheaper price, which means it has got some history behind it. Even if you look into the movies, or even if you look into if you've heard some stories, that has been most of the reason. Either is something is completely wrong, there has been some bad history to it, or someone is haunting, or there is such kind of thing happening tied up with these low rents. Maybe I don't know.
Acha,
Yeah.
one more quick question. Like, if you leave the house, do you think that the energy follows you, or it stays wherever it is?
According to Conjuring,
Now,
yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, I told you right that if you are deep into the investigation part, or you're
All
always
right.
wondering about the same thing, then you are in a deep shit to cover it up. That is the all they want actually. How can they enter your mind and enter every chat around you? How to mess up your mind, and then when your guard are down, when you're vulnerable, they'll manipulate according to them. So they're not linked to just a house; they're linked to actually you.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I mean, if you've seen Conjuring, that's what he.
Host, you were saying something.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying, host, you were saying something.
Yeah, that's what. So, by the way, I'm Suresh. You can. I'm sorry, I don't have my name there. Yeah, my name is Suresh. Yeah, I was just saying. That's what even Conjuring says, right? In Conjuring One, if you remember the movie, right? Though they think
Yeah.
the house is haunted, but later on when the Warrens come into the house, the family says we'll move out of the house. Then they tell them that, see, the entity is not latched onto the house any longer, it has latched onto the person, so it is gonna follow you, it is gonna follow the person wherever you go. So
All right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Same with Insidious movie too.
Insidious ke kahan pe? It doesn't get latched onto the person, no, they're in the family.
It latches to the kid. That's the whole concept. That first movie, The Red Ghost, it latches to the kid. It's not the house. The whole poster is it's not the house, it's your child that is haunted.
No, see, Insidious, it comes. It's not even in the house. It is not even with the kid. The kid does the spirit walk, and
No, the lady is different. The first movie has that black and red ghost, right?
yeah,
That
yeah,
was just the kid.
yeah.
Yeah, that came to the kid only. The father
Yeah,
had that old lady ghost.
it came to the kid because the kid was doing the spirit walk, right? He goes into the spirit world, and that's when the ghost catches him. Is it not? Is it not the case?
Yeah. But the concept is like they move 2, 3 houses, but the ghost
Yeah,
keeps
yeah,
on
yeah, exactly.
chasing them. Yeah.
Yeah, true, true. I mean, if you watch Supernatural, right, the Supernatural series, most of the time it latches onto objects.
Hmm.
So
No, yeah. Obviously, the Warren's museum tells like it latches to objects, but
mm,
mostly around people, not like
exactly.
empty objects.
Mhm.
Also, in our session only we have seen, right? If you find a cheap home in Bangalore in areas where you shouldn't, there
Oh,
is something wrong with it. Remember?
there was one heart-wrenching story, man. I mean, I'll narrate it to you guys. Before that, if there's anyone who wants to share anything, they can go ahead, and maybe I can. I'll just go through the people here. So Manish has shared a story. Himanshu bhai, let's ask Himanshu. It's been a while we spoke to him. Himanshu bhai, do you have anything?
Yes, Manchu, how are you? Like, it's been a really, really long time since you
Yeah.
joined.
Have you done any adventures after that? Did you have any after effects after that?
After Effects. I don't want After Effects, bro. But yeah, few of things, few stories I have, not mine though.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but
But
I think we should involve other people as well.
sure, sure. Yeah, before that, I would want to clarify. I mean, we had few questions to get clarified from you. So, what happened?
Okay.
Ajay wanted to go there. Did Ajay go there? Did you have any update on it?
Yeah, what happened after the story?
After
It's
what,
still
what happened after that? Did you ever go back? Did the owner contact you? How was the Airbnb now?
It's running the same. It's been a spot now. Ajay didn't. I think he didn't go there,
Okay.
but he was curious. He was curious about it. I guess yes. And it's running on the same plot. That if you want to, feel something paranormal or something exciting, now the theme is this, and they're marketing it superbly.
Fuck.
wow.
Seriously.
That
Seriously.
is called best
Now maybe
marketing.
then I guess you can give out the name, right?
Yeah, it's Mindstone Properties,
Right.
and they have three branches over there. I'll give you the link. Let me find you if I can right now.
Okay.
But yeah, it's super crazy.
Wow. They found the issue and they marketed it as a feature. Oh, like tech. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah, it's like it's sort of a if we go there, then someone will talk about it, and then they'll visit. That sort of a link is settled right now. But yeah, it's still, I think it's still haunted. I don't think anything else will
Suresh,
happen there.
next holiday, you and other
So is it
people.
in Coorg or Munnar? Where is it?
Coorg.
Coorg, right? Miles.
Suresh,
Yeah.
an
But
offline meet of this group. Just I'll be online.
Suresh,
Other
what do you
online.
say? Like anniversary ideas.
And he was, yeah, we should.
I meant Suresh with his missus.
Oh,
Everybody will go there and I'll be there joining online with you all guys.
you are the first person who should be there, dude. Everyone.
नहीं ऐसा है
देख
ना,
अगर तो नहीं
ऐसा है
आएगा
ना
तो
कि-
मजा कैसे आएगा?
देख के बिना वो
अरे तुम
होगा ही
समझो
नहीं.
ना, अगर कुछ हुआ तो फ्यूचर में इस सेशन को चला के मैं एक स्टोरी बोलूंगा ना, यू नो वी यूज्ड टू बी अ रियली लॉन्ग ग्रुप, फिर
वो वेलकम में रहता
podcast
ना,
में
पहले
जाने
मैं
के लिए
बड़ा
एक
हॉकी
जिंदा
का
बंदा
प्लेयर
चाहिए
था।
ना।
Is this the place?
वही, मैं हॉकी का बहुत बड़ा प्लेयर था, मेरी एक
पूरे ए चल सकते हो? अरे चल क्या भाग सकता हूँ? पूरे मूवी में मेरे को विजिटिंग कार्ड बना दिया था उदय भाई ने।
उसी तरह से आई विल बी द ग्रुप्स विजिटिंग कार्ड। अगर कुछ हो गया तो मुझे पता है कहाँ से बुलावा आएगा। आई थिंक बियर बाइसेप्स वुड बी द फर्स्ट कि इसका
अरे
तो
where is our
podcast
in-house paranormal expert?
Jeevan dropped off, dude. I don't know why. He was he was part of it, but I doubt he dropped off. Himanshu, bhai,
What?
is this the location?
Where's Ritu?
I haven't.
ऋतु आजकल पता नहीं है, इरेगुलर हो गई है।
No, I haven't sent her the invite. So thank you for reminding.
हैं?
She's not part of the group any longer.
अरे यार उसको शैडो मेंबर बनने बोल देना विद और क्या बोलता है वो डीपी एंड ऑल, थोड़ा वो करके।
नंबर तो दिख जाएगा ना।
मतलब नाम और डीपी हटा देने से कैसे पता चलेगा? व्हाट्सएप में अपना नाम हटा दो, डीपी हटा दो, जिनके पास सेव है उन्हीं के पास नंबर है बस।
Okay.
this one is the property, Suresh.
Which one?
The bottom corner, right
This one?
bottom corner.
This
But
seems
it's
like
the-
a horror house only.
This one?
Yeah, but it's it is the main thing, and then there is a behind road, a small raw state of a road. Then there is again one property. That property is sort of the thing which I was
क्लिक
talking
करना
about.
लिंक में, शायद
वो
और
देखने
images
में
होगा।
दिख रहा है कि वहाँ कुछ ना कुछ हुआ है।
है ना, ऐसा लग रहा है ना that like that 90s horror
बहुत
movie
weird.
हाँ,
बैकग्राउंड आ
मेरे
रहा
को
है
वो आहट का वो बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक याद आ रहा है।
ना। मेरे को भी वही।
No, is this the fire pit where you guys were sitting and the thing happened?
No. Everything else is of the main property. I told you, na, they have three properties.
Okay.
Two are fine, and the one at back, they have some land issue, so they have connected a raw path to it. And then there is a third property which is secluded.
उनका खुद का कुछ ये है क्या?
गोवा भी वो कुर्ग ये सब में देखना फोटोज होगा।
वहाँ पर रिव्यूज देखा गो अबीबो में कोई ना कोई लगाया होगा समथिंग ईरी
नहीं। ना वो तो उन्हें डिलीट करना ही पड़ेगा। That's the marketing, no?
No, I meant it in a very nice way. But marketing में some people might actually be attracted to that.
People like us,
Few.
to say.
Very few.
अबे ये क्या बाथरूम
हाँ ये
Suresh, recently, like around 2 weeks ago, Kajol told in a statement that I don't think I'll be going to Ramoji Film City anymore.
They made it a big fuss out of it, dude. It's not just Kajol. Many people have told it. I don't know why did they make a fuss out of her statement.
You know why is it considered a haunted ground?
I mean, they say that it was once a
Cemetery.
Not
Battleground.
it was a
Battleground.
Yeah, battleground. Yes, exactly. To the people who who are not able to relate to this one, what we're trying to say is like the guy who was speaking to Himanshu was called up there, and it was a haunted place. People weren't able to stay for more than a day. People have been having weird experiences. So Himanshu was enthusiast. I mean, can I call you an investigator, Himanshu? Do you do investigation?
No, not an investigator for sure. I was enthusiastic about it. Many people I know,
Yeah.
they were going to, just to get a clarification about it and give it to the owner and what is wrong with that place. And so, yeah, we went and it was not good.
Yeah, he had a really I would say super experience, at the same time very scary experience. And they were supposed to stay 4 nights, but they stayed only 3 nights and came back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this bungalow you see now,
yeah.
from behind, there is a path which leads to similar white building we was watching later on, right?
Okay. So no updates.
So what they have done, right?
Hmm.
What they have done, right? So they took a property, but it was a feudal. I think it was cited by someone else as well.
Oh, okay.
So the main property is for the visible and marketing nature, and that is very secluded one. So whenever they get overflown, they use it. Not if required, they still try to avoid it because even the workers and these people they don't want to. I told you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've
So
been
this
in
Uh-huh.
this.
included one is the place which is haunted, is it?
Yeah, that third secluded place.
Oh, I mean, if you have got any pictures, share with us, no?
I don't have. They have a video about it, but it was with the guy who was the main person with us who got spooked literally hard.
Oh, then do you have that? Do you have that video with you?
No, no, no.
Uh,
We were not allowed to share
uh,
by anyone with the. He had a contract with him. No, I told you.
yeah, and NDA.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, no disclosure.
Kind of agreement. Yep.
So did he pay you at least completely?
Yeah, it was a paid job.
Oh,
Like my friend, he does these sort of things for 50K. I guess. Yeah, what he told me.
50. I guess he might have got more, but he might have just told you 50K. But yeah, let's let's don't know. But 50K, that's a
I
huge
don't know.
dude.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And
People are.
I
I don't know. It is
don't
a
think
fine.
so, bro. लाइफ के लिए 50K इतना ज्यादा नहीं है.
भाई जिंदा
If you
वापस
think
आ गया ना,
about
और
it,
क्या चाहिए तेरे को? His comeback
बहुत
alive.
कुछ चाहिए, bro. जिंदा आ गया, इसकी गारंटी भी तो चाहिए.
नहीं नहीं जाता तो वही है ना जिसे भरोसा होता है कि आई डोंट थिंक एनीथिंग कैन गेट मी स्पूक्ड और
Yeah.
दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ थिंग नाउ
हाँ,
ही इज
but
नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट इट
हाँ, वो भी है. Logical
You know,
इंसान जाएगा भी नहीं.
around 15 years ago, there used to be a show where, people call paranormal investigators, kya kuch hai yahan par, and all of that. And these people would use science to figure out, matlab, somewhere kya rehta hai, there is a pipe leakage because of which there is cold air coming, or else there is some water leakage, whatever. There is
ये तो
no, ये वो दिखाता है, इसके वजह से उनको शायद लगा होगा कि यहाँ पर थोड़ा ठंड है. One of the most simplest thing was a person was thinking कि bathroom में हमेशा ठंडा रहता है in an apartment, and they used to be like, this was the mental asylum kind of thing. When they just figured out that जो mirror है, mirror के पीछे एक hole है जो attic के बीच में से आता है, like cold air coming. Like New York में it gets pretty chill.
Yeah.
Okay. I think ऐसा a haunting
Mythbusters,
का
right?
show
I mean,
था.
Mythbusters, I believe ऐसे कुछ नाम है उसका.
Mythbusters.
It used to come in this Discovery Kids or
Yeah.
something on that.
Discovery
Two
में तो
kids.
ये भी आता था ना, a haunting.
No, the
सुबह ये आता था, बैकयार्ड साइंस आता था उसमें.
No, let's discuss later on. I'll talk about the show. Let's talk to the other guys here. We've got Gautam. Shri is again. Shri and Ahmed are regulars. And who is the other person?
The regulars के बाद भी story हो सकता है कुछ.
Abhi-
If they really do something.
Yeah, definitely. First, let's ask the newcomers here, and if they don't have, then we'll go back to the regulars again.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, Gautam and Saksham and Melvin. Do you guys have any stories to share? Any experiences? Hello. They're in talking.
अच्छा सुरेश, तू लाइव चैट देखता है?
हाँ, देख रहा हूँ। तूने ये बोला था ना ये वाला केक।
कब से लाइव चैट में था? जब मैं आया नहीं था तब भी लाइव चैट में था। फिर मैं थोड़ा बाद में आया। फिर ये मेरा दोस्त है जो कोनिचिवा ये
हाँ,
सब डाल
कोनिचिवा डीके वो तो समझ में आ गया। उससे पहले भी यू आर द वन राइट हू सेड हू इज दिस गाय?
मैं सोच रहा था की तरफ पर तुम लोग कोई देखते ही नहीं हो। नो रिएक्शन नथिंग।
अरे यार कोई तो बात करो यार। श्री इन द मीन टाइम बता दो श्री और अहमद भाई। कोई है तो किसी के पास कुछ कहानी है तो बता
If
दो।
no one is like going, did anyone watch Squid Game season 3?
सीजन 3 आ गया क्या? मेरे को तो किसी ने कल
परसों
बताया कि
आया।
सीजन 3 आ गया। अच्छा
हाँ
मेरे को
आया।
सिर्फ एक क्वेश्चन है, सीजन 2 और 3 एक साथ जॉइंड है या फिर ऐसा डिस्टेंट है?
एक ही साथ
इसीलिए
joined है.
हाँ, इसीलिए
Like
मैंने
season 2
पता।
and season 3 follow the same timeline. It is just that season 2 एक इंटरवल की तरह बीच में रोक दिए.
अच्छा, अच्छा।
उनका एक
ओके, मैंने
स्ट्रैटेजी
सीजन
रहता
2
है, वो
नहीं देखा था
स्ट्रैटेजी को
जस्ट
एग्जीक्यूट कर. ओके, आई वोंट लाइक टेल एनीथिंग. यू जस्ट वॉच इट, बट इट्स द सेम टाइमलाइन.
ओके, वही पता करना था। मैं इसीलिए 2 नहीं देखा। मैं लाइक आधा
ऐसे
है तब
लगेगा
तो मैं
जैसे
नहीं
लाइक यू नो
देखा।
वो ये सीजन 2 एंड सीजन 3 दोनों मिलाकर 13 एपिसोड्स है.
ओके।
So rather than making a single season of 10 episodes, they felt like let us drag a little and खत्म कर
समझा।
देंगे.
आई वुड
देखो
हैव
मैं
लव्ड
स्टार्ट
अगर वो
करा.
लोग कोई लीज़ा या
सी
किसी को
सीजन
ले
2
आते।
भाई देखो, सीजन 1 was completely unexpected. जो भी हो रहा है, it was completely unexpected. सीजन 2 everyone told it is not great and everything, but मेरे को बहुत सही लगा. It is exactly तुमको क्या like what you can expect after watching season 1 and season 2.
ओके। अच्छा सैड एंडिंग है क्या?
I
Because I don't
everyone are saying the ending is very off. मैंने नहीं देखा.
अच्छा यार
अबे
इसे
देख
देखा
लेना। व्हाई डू यू वांट ऑल दैट इन व्हाट इज द पॉइंट ऑफ
I
having all that
I
information?
don't know, I am वो टाइप ऑफ पर्सन थोड़ा ऐसे पता करके देखना है, लेकिन मेरे को
हाँ
स्टोरी
हाँ
भी
मैं भी
पता
ऐसे
होना
ही हूँ
चाहिए।
बट
और
या
फिर ऐसा भी नहीं है कि एंडिंग क्लियर हो जाए तो मुझे वो भी नहीं चाहिए।
नो
और
ऐसे
थोड़े
भी
दिन
वो ये
रील्स
भी
देखो
मेंशन
तो
करे
पूरा
कि
सारा इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स आ जाता है आजकल, है
वो
ना?
ये भी मेंशन करे कि तुम एंडिंग को बिना देख के नहीं समझोगे करके. लाइक यू कैन नॉट जस्ट लाइक जंप टू द एंडिंग एंड अज्यूम कि वो ये एंडिंग है क्या करके. यू हैव टू वॉच इट.
ओके, ओके।
Aksham says he has got a story, but it is too personal and he's bit scared to share it. So
I mean if it is too personal we won't
yeah,
push it.
yeah, exactly. But
हाँ,
now that you
But if
said
you're
it,
comfortable sharing, we are here to listen. We won't judge.
also who better to share it than some random people you might never see again?
yeah, I mean,
In
See,
a
I'm
sense.
telling you,
well,
no,
what's your we
अगर ऋतु आ गई तो साक्षम will feel much better, much comfortable sharing because वो तो अपना लाइव फीड डाल देगी अपना ब्लैक मैजिक का.
अरे ऋतु का तो मत बोल।
Saksham,
Can you
Also
send them the
मुझे
link?
भी ऐसा लगता है रिसेंटली आई लुक बैक एट ऑल द एपिसोड्स ऑफ सैटरडे नाइट स्पूकी स्टोरीज एंड मेरा दूसरा व्लॉग्स। मैं बहुत ज्यादा हूँ यूट्यूब पे, इतना ज्यादा एक इंसान को होना नहीं चाहिए यूट्यूब पे।
on too.
हम्म
क्या क्या
सी मेरा एक
He has
मेरा
a lot
भाई
of
है वो व्लॉग्स बनाता है
digital
उसमें आ
footprint.
जाता हूँ। मेरा एक दोस्त है वो व्लॉग्स बनाता था उसमें मैं बहुत सारा हूँ। और फिर ये सैटरडे नाइट इतना ज्यादा डिजिटल प्रेजेंट हूँ ना मैं। मेरा खुद का एआई में बनाने जाऊं मेरे को एक वीडियो ओरिजिनल नहीं चाहिए, सब यूट्यूब से डाउनलोड करके खुद का एआई बना के उसको यूट्यूब पे डाल सकते हैं।
आइडिया तो सही है.
नहीं पहले तो ये तो वायरल होना चाहिए ना लाइक ओनली व्हेन माय
Guys, I have one more story.
yeah please go ahead Manish.
Yeah,
प्लीज।
Okay, it's about it's around I would say around 20, 2006 or 7, when I was in primary school, and I was in one of the remote village in in, in Gujarat. So my father was working in a government job, and we were living in at the place where there were some distance in between the houses. So our house was the last one, and later on the agriculture start. Because some communities used to live in the agricultural land, so there were them. But in the night, you'd see just one lamp, on around the left side and the right side, and the other houses at the together. Other houses are very close by each other, but our house was at some distance. So I was watching TV at night around 11 o'clock in the evening with my mother, and my father used to come at late night around. So me and my mother was there. We were watching TV, and back in time, like one more story that is related to this one. So the like we had a house, right? And behind the house there was a small walk. So small road, you can say, not a road, but the small, what you say, KD in English, I don't know. So where you just walk and just there is a sign of walking. That's it. Because you walk, there is no grass, right?
Okay.
So
Mm.
it was, yeah. So people used to say that we have here a local name, that is a Mama Dev, which is some worship them as a god. It's a Holy Spirit, some says.
What is it? Can you
Um,
repeat it again? What is it? Mama Di, is it?
Mama Dev, Mama Dev,
Mama Dev. Okay.
Mama Dev, right? So people usually describe it's a very long entity and very white, and he smokes cigarettes. He smokes cigarette and he drink alcohol. And people who go to their temple, they always spark a cigarette and put it at the temple, right? So so we we hear a voice, not a voice, but somebody who is like behind our house. It was nobody. It was just like it was just Bawad is the one of the trees name, uh, but I don't know what to say. Yeah, there was just random forest, you can say, but not so dense. We heard somebody is hammering on our wall like two times, 2 or 3 times with a big hammer. They just hammered like boom, and me and my mom were watching, like looking at each other and like thinking what happening at the wall. And the sound came second time again, like that. We were thinking what is happening, and that's it. We never went outside and watched what is there, who is doing it. But in behind of our house, there were nobody used to live. Nobody used to live there. Just empty space and just random forest. But somebody hammered. I don't know who were it, but yeah.
Your wall, आपका घर का जो पीछे
घर का जो दीवार था पीछे का, राइट, और पीछे कोई रहता नहीं था. इट्स जस्ट अ रैंडम फॉरेस्ट. वहां पे बावड़ थे, बावड़.
यही है
जस्ट
क्या जो बोल रहे थे मामा देव करके?
सो या दिस इज व्हाट पीपल सेड कि बिकॉज वो उनका रास्ता था जहां से वो निकलते थे. बिकॉज वन ऑफ द स्टोरी, like one of the people, one of the side house of our right side, right? They were having a door behind their house. So what they've done is
मनीष, आपका आवाज इतना अच्छा नहीं आ रहा है, थोड़ा
oh, just a minute. Can you hear me?
थोड़ा
Can you hear me?
डिफरेंस आ रहा है आपका वॉइस में. इट्स नॉट शार्प इनफ.
Okay, how about now?
बेटर, या बेटर.
All right.
Yeah.
So one more story, because that's how we figured out कि ये मामा देव है, right? So that right side पे एक और घर था, right? So वहाँ पे पीछे के side एक one of the door was there. So what they've done is, because of the fear of theft, मतलब thieves वगैरह, चोरी के डर से उन्होंने क्या करा कि वहाँ सब कुछ काटे डाल दिए. So because of that thing, like they started feeling, started getting some, कुछ खराब होने लगा उनके घर में, कुछ ना कुछ खराब होने लगा. तो कुछ ना कुछ कोई लोकल से उन्होंने बताया तो पता चला कि ये कांटे जहाँ पे आपने डाले हैं वो उनका रास्ता है, एंड वो हटा लो तो सब ठीक हो जाएगा. एंड दे रिमूव्ड इट, एंड देन everything was normal. So on that incident हमको लगा कि शायद ये हो सकता है कि उन्होंने, मतलब हमने सिर्फ देखा, हमने सिर्फ सुना. जैसे हम जहाँ पे बैठे थे वो सोफा सेट था, उसके पीछे की जो दीवार थी वो लास्ट वॉल थी वो घर की. तो वहां पे किसी ने 2 बारी हैमर किया, हथौड़े से मारा. इट वाज अराउंड 11 o'clock, 11:30 समथिंग. 2 बारी मारा. फर्स्ट टाइम मारा तब मैं और मेरी मॉम एक दूसरे के सामने देख रहे, लाइक वी वर क्लूलेस व्हाट हैपनिंग. सेकंड टाइम आल्सो हैमर.
आपके
That,
दीवार
that,
पे या
that is
इसके दीवार पे? मैं समझा नहीं। मैं ये अभी जो मामा
हमें हमारे
हाँ, आपके घर के
हमारे घर की जो
ओह ओके ओके
right, right. That is the only spooky experience I have in my childhood. That is the only experience.
नहीं वैसे ये कौन है मामा देव? ये अभी जो फोटो दिखा रहा हूँ ये क्या बंदा? यही जो है ना?
So, yeah. Like fifth photo.
This guy.
Right.
Oh, never heard of this story.
Have you heard about it? Never heard? Okay.
No. Who's the cigarette?
So very popular here in Gujarat.
It's considered to be a friendly ghost who does not harm anybody. But if you don't have a cigarette when he asks for, make sure that the very next day you go to his shrine, irrespective of whether you smoke or not, and offer him 2 cigarettes. Wow, is this the case? यही है क्या?
There are many these kind
Yes.
of smaller deities, I would say, in western part of India, in Gujarat and Rajasthan, and a lot of places.
ये कहाँ पे है? Where
ये
exactly?
Gujarat है, I believe.
Gujarat, Saurashtra. You know Somnath Mandir?
हाँ.
Somnath Mandir. It's a region around the Somnath.
Oh,
I belong to my hometown is in Junagadh. That is a part of Saurashtra region, coastal side of the Gujarat.
Oh, this is something I knew I got to know for the first time. Mama Deva.
But I tell you, it's very common here. And my father also, keep the photo in the temple.
अरे वाह.
And you'll find temples of Mamadev many places. Multiple temples are there.
Oh. Mama Deva.
Everywhere you see a lot of cigarettes at the temple. Mark the cigarettes, put it there. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. This is something new. I mean, I've never really heard. Did anyone else hear such kind, or is this the first time apart from me, or did anyone also? Is this the first time for anyone else as well? These are all. So he was a person some time back, but he died and he became a guardian sort of thing. Is it?
yeah. These kind of many.
I don't know, man.
In West India, I've seen these kind of many guardian angels, or even you can say entities, because there are few I have heard of. One is a guy who died from his bullet, so his
Bullet
bullet is
Baba एक जो
kept
बंदा है,
in a
yeah.
bullet baba, yeah. And that is real, उस गांव से कोई भी बस जाए वहां पे सामने रुक के या फिर धीरे होके जाती है, नेवर बजेस हॉर्न और समथिंग, नहीं तो वो बस का इधर कुछ ना कुछ खराब हो जाता है या पंक्चर हो जाता है. एंड इट हैज बीन हैपनिंग सो मेनी टाइम्स. ये जोधपुर साइड में है जाने से. आई डोंट एग्जैक्टली नो द गांव, बट इट इज अ गांव जहां से बस जाने से भी वो दैट डजंट हॉर्न और समथिंग, नहीं तो होता ही है ये. इट्स वेरी ट्रू.
I mean, there is such place in on the way to Ladakh as well, right? There is a cut on Ladakh where they now it is all littered with water bottles, but there is a place where there is a small shrine sort of thing, and where people in the name of offering they just throw water bottles there.
वाटर बॉटल्स पता नहीं, मतलब वही है, ऐसे बहुत सारे एंटिटीज होते हैं.
I mean, there was this story I vaguely remember. It was there is one those are the if you guys have been to Ladakh, there is this particular Ghat road that is quite famous. What is that Ghat called? Ladakh Ghat road. Wait, I'll tell you exactly. Heck. What Ladakh Ghat. Why the term? There is I don't remember the Ghat road, man, exactly, but haunted ghost story. I don't know what to go. I don't know if you want to say good. Gatha Loops, yeah. This one, Gatha Loops. There's a place called Gatha Loops, and this is the place which I'm talking about. See, people throw water bottles in the name of offering here. I've seen here. I've been to this place while we're going on bike. Everyone stops here just in the name of it, and they give their respects, and they just give the water bottle here and they leave. Again, there is a story around it. There are multiple versions of it. One of the famous version is this one. Often re-encountered by locals and travelers, revolves around a truck that got broken down in 19th bend of the Gata loops. The driver went for a help while the cleaner stayed back to guard the truck. Due to bad weather and the heavy snowfall, the driver was delayed, returning for several days. When the driver finally returned, he found the cleaner has died of thirst and hunger. The cleaners, I guess it is a cleaner who haunts there. Since then, travelers have reported seeing a shadow figure, often described as a man in maroon shirt, who appears and asks for water, especially near the 19th bend. Some claim that if they offer water, it will pass right through the figure's hand. Yeah, now they've built a temple and everything. Not a temple, but a small a relic sort of thing. And yeah, this is one such story. And there was one other story, right? There is this Baba, there is this soldier for whom Indian Army actually books a ticket for from that particular regime which he belonged to and to his location. I don't remember. He looks like Akshay Kumar though. Do you guys remember who that soldier is?
No, bro. Just like
I guess I
when
know. I don't know the
Bullet
name,
Man.
but yeah, there is a statue of him wearing a similar, like wearing an army dress, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Ghost soldier or ghost soldier.
You can just type army dress wearing soldier statue that army worship like that.
So the statue in Rajasthan. No, he's a Singh. He's a Singh. In Punjab. He looks like Akshay Kumar though. Army so
No, ghost, like just myth. Add the thing myth.
ghost. Yeah, maybe I'll add ghost. Hold on, someone joined.
और ये सरदार जी वाला, ये तो इस पे तो इसने भी स्टोरी बनाया था ना, भुवन बाम ने एक्ट किया था ये, आई नो.
Bro, that's Harbhajan, Baba Harbhajan
हाँ,
Singh.
I
हरभजन
was about to say
सिंह.
Harbhajan, but I was like not sure if that is.
Baba Harbhajan, is it?
बाबा हरभजन सिंह, हाँ.
Yeah, he
He's
looks
Baba
like
He
Akshay
used
Kumar.
to
Yeah,
have-
yeah, yeah. He looks like Akshay Kumar, dude. Literally looks like.
अरे उसने, हाँ मतलब
What he does is, like, till date, if you are
So
in the
true.
border, I mean, sorry to cut your eyes off.
No, please go.
Still, what he does is, if someone is at sleep in duty, he comes and gives a slap.
Yeah,
That's what till date, soldiers experience this.
yeah.
also
Indeed.
there used to be a seat for him like for some years, right? उसका salary जाता था
I
till he
think he's
retired.
it's
Like,
dead
till
also.
date, he does his duty even after his death,
Hmm.
and they give him some 7 days leave. What the soldier gets.
Yeah.
That time, the clothes and everything will be transported to his native, and then again back to duty. And Bhuvan just made a good shot.
वो
video.
retire तब तक उसका retirement age हुआ, like living age till retirement he used to get salary.
No,
उसके
till
बाद
date.
pension आ रहा है. नहीं, अब
till
तो
date-
pension कर दिया शायद.
Yeah, but till date, they follow the same.
हाँ, वही उसका जब छुट्टी होता है तो वो
हाँ.
बॉक्स लेके आते हैं उसके टाउन and then they take it back to the base.
Yeah. This
That's
is
an amazing, like कोई supernatural में believe करने का पूरा story ये रहा वो ऊपर नीचे छू गया.
यही. हाँ.
भुवन बाम ने उस पे स्टोरी किया था ना YouTube पे, you can see that.
कहाँ पे कौन सा?
ऊपर जा थोड़ा,
हाँ, ये
ये रहा,
है क्या?
top right.
क्या
top left.
he enacted it, is it?
Yeah, it's a kind of story, एक छोटा सा
No,
train का
it's just
story
awareness.
enacted. Even though it should be like a sensation कि ये कैसा कर रही है.
Yeah.
Even like at the like ये it's not a joke to कि government की तरफ से salary आ रही है.
And
Ghost
government
or
follow a
something.
ritual sort of thing where they actually send the
Yes, every year वो आते हैं.
Yeah.
Two soldiers take his box to his hometown and then bring back after 11 days.
And there are still stories, right? Whenever like people encounter him many times, it seems.
I don't know about stories क्योंकि क्या होता है ना 2-4 सही होने के बाद अपने आप आने लग जाती है. So I feel people are weird in that kind. But at least imagine on किस level तक इनको proof मिला होगा कि government follows the rule.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes government has to follow sentiments. It has to give respect to the sentiments. It could be
ओए मतलब कुछ proof बिना तो नहीं किया होगा ना obviously.
And about this story, this guy's story, he comes in soldiers' dreams and he tells them the enemy position and all.
Oh yes, yeah, exactly.
हाँ ये भी सुना था.
His
I was
body,
little-
his body was, nobody knew where his body was. I mean, somehow in some soldier's dream, he gave him the exact, location of the body, and they found his body that exact same coordination. I mean, the location.
True.
So this was one of the crazy thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got anyone new? No, I guess Pradhan. I don't think you are Pradhan. Is this your first time joining the session, or have you been in the session earlier?
No, I've been in the session, but not with this ID. I'm friend of Gautam, so we used to be together. Today we are not together. So.
Oh, okay. But there's another Gautam here. Is it the same person, Gautam RG?
Yeah, he's the same.
Oh, Gautam, do you want to share anything? No, Gautam is not. Saksham, I mean, we wouldn't want to force you, but now that you've raised interest saying that it is something, it is scary, right? We would want it. If you can just take away the personal part, and if you can just give us a gist, what is it about? Just to at least let it off your chest.
If you want to, or next session we can like have it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
an.
Sure. हिमांशु चला गया और कौन है ऋतु आ जाए
Hi guys, hi.
hello hi.
Yeah, sorry for the delay. Actually, I was having dinner.
Oh, okay, no problem. Sorry, then I've interrupted you.
And by the way, this is my first time here, and I just wanted to know what the ghost stories would be like. I used to listen in my childhood days. That's all, and I never experienced this kind of stories and all.
We would love to
So this
listen to
reason-
the stories which you have heard from your. I mean, you might have heard from your relatives, friends, and family, right? So we would love to hear those stories more.
Or any legend of your area.
Yeah, like the way just Manish shared a legend, which none of us knew about. So if you got anything to share, we are all ears.
Okay, I think last year one of my friend called Shushant, he was having a party in his colleague home, and his grandfather was recently passed away. Okay, and all the boys were having fun in their home, and suddenly they are out of liquor, and they plan to go and get some other bottles of liquors and all. So what my friend did is he stayed in his house, and that guy, that completely felt some strange energies, and he even started to see the chair moving, which his grand dad used to use it, and he was completely in scary that kind of moment. So when the boys came back to the home, and he started to see, he started to tell him that what he experienced in that home. So suddenly, when he listened that his grandpa's chair was moving and all, and that guy was he felt very emotional, and he started to believe like my grandpa is like coming again from your end.
Oh, so it's not your
That's
friend
the
who I mean, it's not the actual grandson has seen the chain moving, but is it his friend who saw the chair moving?
Yeah. Like
The friend-
another person,
the friend
Sushant,
who saw
is
the-
our mutual friend, right?
Yeah.
So he was traumatized for 2-3 days, wherein I was not even able to talk to anyone because he felt the presence of the grandfather, and that he was like, so present in that house when he was alone. When the other people, when they went to buy more liquor, right? It was
Yeah.
around what 12:30, 1 o'clock at that time. He stayed back because he was cooking some chicken or something he was cooking. By the time the other guys they went out, they bought it in about 45 minutes. But this guy felt present. So in that house, it's not like a ghost he felt, but he felt like someone actually living with him in that house.
Oh,
So
shit.
for the next 3-4 days, he was like, and he was a total normal guy. For next 3-4 days, he was like, he shaved his head and acted weird. He was talking alone and all those things. And we have literally seen that guy doing that.
Oh my God. Wow. How, is he okay now? I know it's been a while, but I hope he's all okay.
No, this was like what back in our college days. I think 2015, right, Gautam? If I'm not wrong, 15, 16, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And now,
Now is good. Now is good.
No, but could it be? Maybe I'm trying to be a bit skeptic here. Could it be an influence of the alcohol there? Now that he knew to the story that he is in a place where an elderly person died and he was all alone, maybe he might have imagined.
Maybe, not sure, but
no. Actually, Pradhan, that the thing is like he didn't even know that his grandpa has passed away.
Oh,
yeah,
Yes,
oh, that's
at
scary.
all. He was not at all aware of it.
Oh, was it that old swinging chair sort of thing, or the what?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You should never keep those kind of chairs, man. We have always seen those chairs moving.
Yeah. Man, imagine. Oh shit, Dick, what would you have done, dude, if you were staying alone there and if you have seen a chair moving out all of a sudden?
Like would have asked कि like यार भाई साहब आप मेरे घर आ जाओगे मेरे को एक cot भी change करने का है position.
क्या समझा नहीं मैंने? Sorry, what?
He'd probably ask the ghost to come over to his house because he's like, I need some help in moving a cot and the dining table. So yeah,
Dick, is it?
just help up. Yeah.
You
Dick?
guys know me. What do you think? Let me ask first.
I see. As far as I know, you're like आपदा को अवसर that there is that saying no. आपदा को अवसर में बदलो.
समझा. Suresh, what do you think?
He'll run away, dude, right away.
Yeah, exactly. That is the
He
logical
would
thing.
run away from
That's
the
where he'll
house.
try. No,
The
first
moment
I'll
he
think
sees
कि
the
chair में कुछ ना कुछ तो mistake है या फिर कोई भूकंप आ गया कुछ लॉजिकल नहीं मिला. I'll just गेट खोला बंद किया. Bye guys. Never taking risk.
Oh.
Not this big. भाई जाने तो जहाने छोड़ो यार.
You know,
क्या
we
है
should
किसी के
actually like
पीछे-
next week we all will like search on internet if there is any horror simulation game where we can select what the character can do. And let like no, sahi mein, we should do this.
I have played a lot of horror games. डर नहीं लगता है. ज्यादातर screaming ये वो या फिर उस पे होते हैं jump scares.
Jump scares.
Not actual horror feeling. जो एक feeling होता है ना, that feeling simulation still not there in any games.
But things like this, like they haunt you for long, right? You can't really like the door knocks. I still can't forget the door knocks that I've heard and the incident.
Exactly. मतलब it should be psychological horror ना, जहाँ थोड़ा ऐसे दिमाग ऐसे what the f is up?
You can't really explain anything what you have. The phone thing that has happened to me, I can't really understand. I was holding the phone in my hand. I was talking on the phone, and I've heard a ring coming from the bedroom. I still can't figure out how did that happen.
आज भी सोचता हूँ कि
Maybe
कहाँ
Ghost
मेरे
wanted to
एड्रेस पे
upgrade
खाना
to
आया. मेरा
2025
एड्रेस और फोन
standards.
नंबर दो चीज पता था.
Sorry.
कैसे?
What?
Ghost wanted to update to 2025 standards.
I don't. How I'd not understand that. 2020.
You said you heard a phone ring, no?
Yeah.
Phone ring, phone.
So maybe Ghost wanted to upgrade to 2025 standards.
How?
मेरे वाले केस में क्या हुआ भाई? मेरे पास फ्राइड राइस आया
Maybe
था.
the ghost का phone था करके I'm trying to tell.
Oh yeah.
I no, I understand वो तो. मेरे वाले केस में क्या हुआ होगा सुरेश? Like just my address and phone number.
See, yours is pretty it is humanly possible, dude. It could be someone.
My logic is कोई इतना अमीर नहीं है मेरे दोस्तों में जो आज तक ना बताए, still now.
See, Frank, it is humanly possible. Anyone might have. It could be a simple mistake or it could be
Okay,
someone.
ठीक है, mistake occurs in one thing, या तो नंबर गलत होता या एड्रेस गलत होता. How both are together?
किसको it could be a weirdest coincidences, dude. I remember.
Weirdest coincidence. वाह, मेरे out of Bangalore everywhere मेरे पीजी में कोई बंदा आके मेरे को कॉल करके बोलता
अबे
है
कोई
और
होगा
ऑर्डर भी फ्राई राइस.
Everybody sharing spooky stories. Yeah, Manish, sorry, you're saying something. Please go ahead. I mean, we keep on talking. We're just trying to we are trying to keep
Fill the silence.
fill the silence. Exactly.
No, there is one more chat going on in the chat, right? So I was sharing my view, like somebody posted haunting digitally, and I said,
No.
I remember the experience in my boys' hostel where I was studying my diploma. In the late night, always boys gathers and talk about the spooky story. This is the same experience digitally.
That's what we are actually trying to do here. That is the main
Yeah.
main reason behind.
But this is more. Do you know that this is more spooky because you are just alone and you are getting this data from your earbuds?
No.
I-
What would be
I'm
spooky is
grateful that
imagine
I
just
got married and I
everybody
have a
left
wife in
this
my
second.
room. That's why I'm not that much fearful.
No, I'm staying with my family. I mean, I'm scared. I've been so I'm staying.
Man, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah.
See, Ritu is logical. Ritu is saying I would have never stayed back alone to any of friend's house, no matter how close. Simply. See? Unless wait. There is a clause. I could have stayed back if it was an alone girl and I was having a crush on her.
If
एक
I
second.
were at that
Change my
place,
answer.
Sorry, Manish. एक मिनट रुके. क्या बोल रहा है Manish?
nah, I was saying ki if I am that place, I'm at that place. I won't move a bit even because I would think ki whether I'm going to run and the entity will catch me up. I won't even run, man.
I
I
mean,
just stay and talk.
anyone heard about Tera Vera House of Bangalore? No, never heard of it.
Has anyone watched this old mummy movie? The
The older
1999.
Yes.
तो उसमें एक
Yes.
बेंजी करके कैरेक्टर रहता है
Yes, I know.
who
Ben.
will what do you say do friendship with the mummy.
Yes. Any वो बेचारा सारे गॉड से ट्राई कर लेता है लास्ट में.
हाँ, perfect. Maybe I will do that.
Yeah.
Then you want to
Wait,
talk about Tera Vera House? What is the story?
Okay, who is this
No,
guy?
I mean,
Shit.
it was like in Bangalore, if you guys have usually like people talk about this property a lot. I mean, this is some crazy shit, but there are a lot of
Oh, MG Road, right? This is the one in MG Road.
near to MG Road. Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
This is,
people have ventured into a lot of many times, and this is more or less like a old house.
Urban myth.
Yeah.
Is it an urban myth or is it a real
There's a
thing?
story behind it. If you check it in Google, you'll get the complete details.
I don't think, but I mean, it's a made-up story sort of thing, right?
Not really, but people have
Just
experienced a lot.
Reddit lo, like I mean, just check the story on Reddit or Quora.
I think we have this story in our like this meet before. किसी ने बोला था ना इस बारे में कि it's a little made up. Some people said about the pricing of the house. उसके लिए some people said
that-
it's been
वो 1.5 लाख का घर है.
No, that I was
No.
talking about Kundan Bagh, the Kundan Bagh house in
No.
Hyderabad.
In Sitafal Mandi, you have 1.5 lakh का घर.
1.5 लाख का घर I know. Yeah, उसका
Yeah,
भी
no.
यही है.
The made-up story which I'm talking about, Kundan Bagh is the one which is a made-up story. They wanted to buy that house at a cheaper price. Like they were real estate agents. They wanted to just buy it, and they created a story out of it. And now that has become a nuisance there. At least that is what is being told in news channels and everything.
Actually, like there was a mother and a daughter.
Yeah, that's all. No, dude. I don't think Kundan Bagh is actually because the entire media has gone into the house. They were doing it. They were there the entire night. They've shot everything. There was nothing in that house. They spoke to the neighbors. Neighbors told them that the people who were just living right beside that house in Kundan Bagh, there was an old pair. They've interviewed this. Interviewed this old pair, and that old lady has told them that, see, this was our neighbor's house. They're all settled in they're all settled in the US or the other in other countries. These guys have asked those guys to sell that house so that they wanted to develop it into an apartment sort of thing, but they
Oh,
wanted to sell it off.
okay.
It was their hard-owned place, and it was their house that was built long back. They weren't ready to sell it off. So that's when they've created the story. And once you create the story, people will get curious, and people will start getting into that. The people start
थोड़ा सा पीआर कर दो किसी स्टोरी को
हाँ.
बना के, तो ऐसे ही हो जाता है। लोग 2 बातें बनाओ, 10 बना देते हैं ऐसे ही से।
And I don't think the owners are still alive. I mean, the kids are.
The 1.5 lakh ka ghar thing is in 1968. What happened is a guy made the house.
Yeah.
So that locality,
yeah.
no, just a second. See, that locality was not all rich people. So in that locality, he made the house.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, what happened is everyone in their family, like, one day, some people say that they were all a victim of a theft. Like a thief came, he murdered everyone because he was like, kuch bhi nahi chhodne ka hai. Some people are like, okay, whatever the reason is. That is how the story got famous. So in 1968, having 1.5 lakh rupees for a house is like, a big deal, no, bro.
Exactly. No, 1.5 lakh ka ghar is still, I really don't know about that, because there are stories around it. But this one, Kundan Bagh, I was kind of doing research, and it came into the news quite often. So the news channels have actually circulated. They've tried digging in it, and they've got the reasons. So Kundan Bagh is, I'm pretty sure that is a made up story, but I'm not really sure about 1.5 lakh ka ghar.
No, 1.5 lakh ka ghar, again, there is no proper ghost thing. But after the death, people did not want to get into it because वो businessman जो था, उसका business में भी बहुत सारा losses हो गया.
So
somewhere you're
there
scared
is
now a
this
little.
thing कि पहले के जमाने में कोई ऐसे अमीर हो जाता, कुछ ऐसा अमीरियत कर देता था ना, इतनी जो पहले के लोग नजर लगाते थे ना, बच कैसे
हाँ.
जाएगा इंसान?
That is true.
मतलब every good rich person in those eras, ऐसा लगता है उनका एंड बुरा से बुरा ही हुआ। लोग ऐसे ऐसे नजर लगा देते थे ना, ऐसा लगता है किसी का भी भला नहीं हुआ। These big कोठीज and all, every कोठी has a bad story, like कोई कि यहाँ बहुत अच्छे थे, फिर या तो उनका एक ही बेटा था जो विदेश चला गया, या फिर कोई मर आ गया, या फिर इनका सब कुछ बिक गया, नीलाम हो गए, शेयर्स में मार खा गए, कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा ही होता था। पहले के लोग बहुत ज्यादा ही ऐसे नजर लगाते थे।
Okay, I'm just reading through this Tera Vera Ghar. What a Saint Mark. As a child, my mother told me this Tera Vera Saint Mark's Road has been a pretty fancy hotel. There was a vast family who ran it when she was a young bride. Just come to Bangalore, and it was considered posh to go there and take a English tea with cucumber sandwiches and scones. अबे किसी को English accent आता है क्या? British accent. Later, when we came to live in Bangalore, which was several decades later, and I saw the decaying house, and I passed it to go for my German classes to Max Muller on Museum Road. ये थोड़ा flex दिखा रहा है बंदा, ठीक है? It was extremely run down and had a Hellman Minx car. Oh, I guess the car is still there, right, Pradhan?
Yes, I think so. And the car is there, and everything in the house is as it is, but it's fallen to the ground, is what they say.
Yeah, the textured walls are.
Such a good.
It's like back in British built time, I believe.
Yeah.
Old Bangalore.
ये छोड़ कौन रहा है भाई? वहीं पड़ा क्यों था? Someone could have used.
No, I guess the government has taken it now, and I guess someone is building something. The latest news, as far as I know, is it not?
I don't think so, but वो ऐसा ही पड़ा है बस.
The two sisters were only occupants.
ये रोड के मेरे को क्यों लग रहा है मैंने इस पे गया हूँ एकदम ऊपर जाओ.
Main Saint Mark's Road.
खींचा है. I know. I don't forget trees. ये यहाँ पे है ना, ये क्या नाम था?
This
बिफोर दैट वो बड़ा सा वो शोरूम है BMW का, थोड़ा सा आगे इससे प्रोबेबली MTR है थोड़ा सा पीछे। वेट लेट मी सर्च, ये लोकेशन बताना।
भाई बता दो प्रधान भाई इसको।
सेंट मार्क्स रोड डालना भाई, मतलब हार्ट ऑफ बैंगलोर, रिचमंड सर्कल के पास आता है।
हाँ रिचमंड सर्कल, हाँ अरे ये ट्री, यस आई
वो
क्लिक।
BMW शोरूम नहीं, लेक्सस शोरूम है।
हाँ लेक्सस है उधर, लेक्सस BMW सब है यार, लेक्सस के आगे ही तो है थोड़ा वो। वहां पे एक मर्सिडीज का वो सर्कल टाइप भी है थोड़ा सा, क्या रिचमंड सर्कल।
Are they ready to sell it off at a cheap cost?
No, this is in the primest location.
अरे यहाँ पे घर मिलना मतलब आज की डेट में
This is like per square feet here, it's like 70,000 rupees. It's like your Bandra से भी possible
ये
kind of.
इतनी सी प्रॉपर्टी का 18 से 20 करोड़ मिल जाएगा आई थिंक।
नहीं मैं नहीं,
Just
now
the
that
house area.
there are a lot of stories around it, right? And now if no one is claiming it, if
No, like lot of auto rickshaw drivers, they have heard loud piano in the nights here, and no, I mean बहुत सारे scenes हैं यहाँ पे.
अमीर लोग अमीर शौक।
And there inside you have this, I mean Jesus का मुंडी नहीं है, मतलब you have a cross.
Oh,
A beheaded Jesus.
Like that.
okay, that fully antichrist भाई।
नेक्स्ट टाइम तुम जाओ, कोई जाएगा तो उनको वो क्रॉस उल्टा दिखेगा।
Wow, I was going through that road, मेरे को याद है 2 दोस्तों के साथ आगे जाके डोसा खा के आए थे। वाह पीछे ये था।
so what happened to the
ये
owners? And do you know anything? What happened to the owners here?
They were murdered actually, and some, I mean, बहुत खतरनाक सीन है।
वेट अनसॉल्व्ड केस नीचे जाना, वहां पे लिखा है ना कुछ तो, या थोड़ा ऊपर वहां पे क्या लिखा है? अनसॉल्व्ड केस,
Murder of
Yeah.
Dosle remains unsolved to this day and contributing the house haunting reputation. क्या murder हो गया?
In 2002,
built a house in 1943, referred to his 2 daughters, Vera and Dosla, piano teacher, was murdered in the house and her body was buried on the premises. The unsolved murder and the subsequent paranormal stories surrounding the house has fueled its reputation as haunted. What is the current state of this building? I would want to know. Demolished, okay. Despite the numerous paranormal claims, the house was ultimately demolished in 2014. Built in 19, ऐसा कुछ तो है, देखते हैं रुक. Gifted to the Dr. Zolis unsolved paranormal reports.
ये अमीर लोगों का नाम भी अमीर होते हैं
अबे ये एंग्लो इंडियन है रे, और क्या होगा
यार, पता नहीं इतने महंगे एरिया में इतना बड़ा घर।
तब तो महंगा नहीं होगा ना, तब तो कौन
2004 में भी महंगा ही होगा यार वो एरिया तो।
This was built in 1943. What you talking? This was
नहीं बिल्ड वाला टाइम नहीं ना, जब वो लोग रहते थे दैट टाइम भी।
That was during 1943.
नीचे जा 2002 में कुछ देखा था मैंने, इंसिडेंट 2002 में हुआ था। अच्छा
Oh, 2000. Okay, this lady lived till 2002. Is it?
2002 में उसका मर्डर हुआ था, ट्रेजिक मर्डर। मेरा जन्म वाला ईयर लोग मरते रहे।
Weren't there any photos of that lady?
Click on the link, maybe. Mrs. Dolch. Yes. Negative है ये तो।
Vera house. Dolce. And what is the sister's name? Other sister's name?
Veera.
Vera.
Nope. पहले के लोग फोटो नहीं खिंचाते थे।
अबे 2002 में फोटो क्यों नहीं खिंचाते थे रे? We had shoot and point and shoot cameras by then. Digital.
नहीं पुराने thinking. You know, in Asia, or like at least in the subcontinent, Asian subcontinent, people used to believe कि आत्मा कैप्चर हो जाती है कैमरे में।
बोलने के लिए बोलते थे ना कि एशियन कल्चर वाज अ लॉट, हाउ डू आई पुट इट, ऑर्थोडॉक्स।
बट बिलीव मी, अब तो ऐसा लगता है कि सही था, सारे गोस्ट सब फोटो से ही तो आ रहे हैं। गलत तो नहीं सोच रहे थे, कुछ तो सही सोच रहे थे ये लोग भी। कोई
Have you
शमशान
watched
से
this
कोई
movie
फोटो
called
उठा के ले आओ,
Haunted?
कुछ तो साथ में आएगा ही।
Gautam is asking, do you guys know anything about this thing called the Ghost of Dove Hill?
वेस्ट बंगाल कुर्सोग नहीं यार, सुना नहीं है ये तो। सुनना डाउन हिल विक्टोरिया, पता नहीं, ये तो ज्यादा दूर भी नहीं है मेरे से, फिर भी नहीं सुना कभी।
Oh, this is it a church? No, I don't.
बॉयज हॉस्टल,
As a famously known for haunted reputation and chilling atmosphere, particularly around Victoria Boys Hostel School and nearby Death Road, locals and visitors alike have reported paranormal experiences, including sightings of headless boy, unseen presences, and unexplained temperatures.
You search any of the haunted places, you get this temperature low for sure.
Yeah. That is always there.
ये मतलब ये राजस्थान उस तरफ जब गर्मी ज्यादा है वहां पे भूत नहीं होता है क्या? And
नहीं वो
अंदर
दैट
है ना?
हैपेंस ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर एरिया। सी राजस्थान, वहां पे भी क्या होगा ना, रात को होगा घोस्ट साइटिंग्स जनरली। आई डोंट नो, लो टेम्परेचर
I
इज
think there is
कॉमन।
one famous fort also, no? Like they have.
भानगढ़,
they
या
still
इवन
say-
इनसाइड द फोर्ट पीपल से दैट दे फील कोल्ड, चिली, अचानक से कोल्ड एयर गस्ट ऑफ विंड।
Oh, this one, the Victoria Boys Hostel School, which is believed to be jinx. The locals have complained about loud footsteps and whisperings at night after school is closed. Imagine the darkness and dense forest with utmost calm, and you hear loud whispers as you walk past, even when the school is closed during the winter vacation for December to March. If you want to experience horror to its fullest, head to Victoria Boys School, which is one of the top 10
अरे दार्जिलिंग, सच एन अमेजिंग प्लेस, बहुत मस्त लगता है दार्जिलिंग।
वही मैं अभी सोच रहा था कि यार ये सारे भूत वाले मूवीज भी हिल स्टेशन को टारगेट करते हैं।
ऑनेस्टली बट इमेजिन कर, अगर तू गोस्ट होता तो कहाँ जाना पसंद करता? कहीं मस्त जगह या फिर कहीं वो बीच में, गांव के बीच में कहीं पे वन बीच
अरे नो, सी वन ऑफ द रीजंस व्हाई इट इज बीइंग टोल्ड लाइक दिस इज बिकॉज़ most of the hill stations क्यों डेवलप ज्यादा हुए ड्यूरिंग द ब्रिटिश एरा, बिकॉज़ ब्रिटिशर्स वांटेड एन एस्केप ना। ये
और
उनके
मे
लिए
बी
लीजर
स्लेवरी
टाइम
वाज
था।
इजी, कोई
See,
कंप्लेन
hill
नहीं करने
stations were
जाएगा
kind of
कहीं
the
भी।
leisure spots for Britishers.
या
So that is why at that point of time, whenever you see every hill station has a this thing, भाई क्या बोलते हैं, retreat kind of thing.
हाँ, एक ये भी थॉट हो सकता है कि ब्रिटिशर्स को अपने घर की याद आती थी, एंड इंग्लैंड टेम्परेचर एंड दार्जिलिंग
Oh yeah,
टेम्परेचर।
no, that is, see, याद आने का ज्यादा नहीं है, it is more like something favorable for them.
या वही घर जैसा है माहौल यहाँ। नहीं तो सिटीज में तो इतनी गर्मी होती है, सेंट्रल में, प्लेन में।
Oh yeah, I've heard this story recently. A couple of days back. You guys watched this podcast? The Internet Said So by
आई हर्ड अबाउट दिस पॉडकास्ट
Varun
बट नहीं
Thakur. There are these are all comedians. Varun Thakur, Adhar Malik, Kautik, and one other guy. Bawa करके उसको बावा बुलाता है, पता नहीं उसका नाम क्या है।
मैंने रील देखा होगा इस
हाँ,
पॉडकास्ट।
So they've got the segment where they share one of their segment is ghost stories, where they collect ghost stories, they gather ghost stories, and they share with each other. So and there's one of the story that was shared by Varun Thakur, and it was creepy story, man. I'll
वरुण ठाकुर का एक ये भी है ना, एक हॉरर कॉमेडी वेब सीरीज,
horror comedy movie series है, yes, yeah. It was a spoof
that is shit though.
sort of thing, yeah.
I know it starts on a very nice note, but then it just loses plot.
No, it was supposed to be that like that, right? It was supposed to
No.
replicate.
See, I'm not talking about whether it is good or bad. उसकी बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ.
Hmm.
I'm talking on the lines of like the first half of the web series was really good, interesting, and everything. The second half was just like, okay, these guys have started something on a grand note. They just have to finish it, so just finish it off.
Purani Haveli, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Purani Haveli, yeah.
पता नहीं, मैंने नहीं देखा।
It's on
मैं
Amazon.
वरुण ठाकुर का
Amazon
कुछ
Prime.
कॉमेडीज ही देखा है बस।
Yeah, so okay, listen to the story. So this has happened to, Varun Thakur's friend has narrated it to him, and it has happened with, it's a friend of, it happened with his Varun Thakur's friend's apartment. It has happened in their apartment. So it's like if I'm Varun Thakur and if Dik Sharma is my friend and Dik Sharma's friend is Hemant, it has happened in Hemant's apartment.
First time, not me being the person. Okay.
Okay, and then the other way around.
नहीं ठीक है आगे बढ़.
So yeah, so the story goes like, it's an apartment where it's a let's forget how many floors it is, but it has got two basement parkings, B1 and B2. I guess three basement parking, two basement parking.
उतना बड़ा घर किसका होगा यार?
होता है रे 14 फ्लोर 16 फ्लोर के
हाँ,
घर
अभी
में
तो
2-3
बन रहा है,
बेसमेंट
तो
होते
ओके
हैं.
अपार्टमेंट मेरे को लगा
नहीं,
बंगलो.
बोल रहा हूँ. So there is this watchman who works in the night shift. So the watchman is working in the night shifts there. So he was looking as any watchman, he's waking up sometimes, he's sleepy sometimes. So he was doing his job around 3 o'clock 303 in the night. While I was going through the security cameras, and he has found a footage, or he has seen a person walking in the B2 cellar, and he was wearing a white clothing sort of thing, kurta sort of thing. He was having blood all over his body, and he was just looking straight at the camera, it seems. He was just scanning through he was just scanning through the screen, and all of a sudden he looked at it. He got scared, but he thought it for the first what thought that came to in his mind as either it could be a resident, or it could be some thief who might have got into into the apartment. So he zoomed into it. He wanted to see it. When he zoomed into it, he was looking straight at the camera, but it felt like, though since it was night, right, though in night vision you can't really make out much, but it felt like he did not have eyes. It was all black. The eyes part is all blacked. So he got scared, but since he is the apartment and he is the watchman of the apartment, he has to take care of it. He has gathered up all the courage, and he has tried to go there. He tried to check who was it. So he has gone into the basement. He has checked around. He couldn't find anyone. Uh, he looked for he searched for some time. He couldn't find anything. He came back. He looked into the recordings of the security footage. He couldn't find that man in the security footage. He rewinded to the time he has seen it, but he couldn't find the man there. He got shit scared. The next morning, when the other person who came, the other watchmen who came, the security guards who came in for their shifts, he's narrated this incident to them. As any other person, they have just shied it away, saying that you might have dreamt, you might be sleeping, and you might have dreamt. They made fun of him, and they went on. So he also took it in the same. He was also trying to be rational. He might have also thought, okay, I might be dreaming. So he was trying to be rational. He did not care much. So the same thing happened the second night too. The same thing happened the third night too. So it happened 2-3 times. Then he couldn't take it any longer. He could see the person coming in, looking at the camera, not doing anything, and he was mouthing something. He was
Chanting.
no, he wasn't chanting. He was shouting sort of thing, but no sound was coming out of his mouth. He was opening his mouth as though he was shouting out loudly, but there was no sound coming out of him. So I seen it 3-4 times. He got scared. He told everyone, and everyone had to finally believe him, because he can't make up the story again and again daily, right? So he finally told the story. Finally, people started believing him. So they tried to dig up what has gone wrong. So then they've gone back to. So this happened in 2019. Then they've gone back to the they whenever they were digging up, they've got sorry, what?
My type of comment.
I would have quit the job the second time. Yeah. So when they finally got to know that there was some other person working in the night shift before this person has joined in somewhere in 2016 or 17, there should be some other person who used to work there. So when they went and asked him what was the did he know what was going around there, and then he narrated the entire thing. So do you guys remember, in I guess in 2017 or 18, there was a huge flood, and most of the Chennai got drowned, right?
Yeah.
Chennai
2015
floods,
December.
yeah.
15, yeah, most of the Chennai got drowned. So, and these cellars were underground. And
Okay.
so when these because of the drowning, because of the water, both the cellars were drowned completely. No one could go there. So what people didn't know is back before that time, before this flood situation, a homeless guy sneaked into the building, and he sneaked into the B3 that cellar, and he used to stay there in a electrical circuit board. So the circuit board used to be is enclosed with a wooden box. So just to not to be seen by the residents over there, he used to hide inside that. He used to he used to come out in the nights to eat food, get food, and he used to go back there and he used to sleep there, it seems. So because of these floods, he got stuck there, and because of the short circuit thing, he died. So later on, once the flood cleared out, people started smelling rotten flesh smell, and like people started noticing bad smell. So they've informed all the authorities. They came here, and then they figured out, they've seen the body had half burnt and half this thing. It doesn't water for 3-4 days, right? So under body, so the body was left there for 3-4 days. It was half burnt and half what do you call, boiled out or such kind of thing. So, and that body was recovered later on. So that's when they were able to connect the dots. So, and I don't know what has happened. I guess maybe they might have done some puja later on, or but this was a story that was shared by Varun.
Oh, that is a scary story.
Dude, imagine seeing on a what do you call that secret camera? It's not secret camera, the CC cameras, and a person looking straight at the camera and just screaming there.
The second a person looks straight in a camera and I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking away. That is creepy in itself. Imagine suddenly someone looks at the camera and you feel like
And
it's
he's
looking at
shouting
you.
without sound.
Shouting, that is secondary. Primary only I'm getting afraid. And as Pawan said, next day I'm leaving the job.
Yeah, that's what even the same. I guess the person was also asking the same question. How could he continue the second day? If I'm not leaving the job, at least I would have got some other friend along with me.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
maybe I feel like people who work all night outside get a little bit of gut extra because they see so many stuff
No,
which are not
maybe he was
happening.
trying to be rational there, right? See, he's still thinking it could be it could be a thief, or it could be someone who's
Right,
sleeping there.
yeah.
So
Yeah, like a homeless person or a
yeah,
thief,
so
yeah.
maybe he's trying to figure out if there is actually a person living there. So maybe he was trying to find out that person. So
That is creepy a little.
yeah, sorry.
It is very creepy.
Yeah, even then it is creepy. What if
Bro, imagine homeless guy.
Hmm.
Who has stayed his whole life living creepy under a electric circuit board. He turns out to be a ghost. Man, that is scariest shit to ever witness. And don't go there, bro.
Seriously?
I mean, when you were telling the underground thing, you remember like around 2 months ago, someone told in our group the person who died in Delhi floods in the UPSC coaching center. Some girl came. Maybe you were not there.
No, I wasn't there. What was it?
So basically, there were 3 people. One from Telangana.
Okay.
Who so all these UPSC coaching centers, they have their like, because they wanted to save money for real estate, they also keep underground coachings or underground
Yeah,
classes,
I
whatever.
remember that
I've
news.
seen the
The
TCS,
people
yeah.
saying,
I think
I
host-
Some
think it was
girl told us.
2019, the year when the people
No,
died.
it was in
No,
23.
recently.
2 years, 1 year.
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
2023
went
or
to a guest
2024.
house, so I have
24,
gone to
25
the
itself.
only in 2019 and 23.
It is a recent one. Authorities have already warned them multiple times. Even then, they were conducting classes underground, but
Oh,
it got flooded with a recent thing, and I guess a couple of people died recently there. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, 3 people died. One of them was from Telangana.
yeah. Yeah,
So what was the story? Yeah.
no. What is the story behind it? After that, Hemant? Or
That's about it. Like, I mean, when you were telling underground death, so
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remembered this.
yeah, that is
yeah,
scary.
there was one other thing which these guys have. Have you guys heard of this legend in Okiku doll? Again, this is again shared by Adhar in his podcast. He has done some research. So there is this thing called Okiku. Like, I don't know which year exactly is this, but yeah, this is. So there are two young kids, not well to do of the family, but there's a small family where it's a mother and two kids, one brother and one sister, younger sister. So
Okay.
younger sister fell in love with a doll. That brother somehow was able to buy that doll for her and give it to her. So she got so fond of that doll, she named it herself. She named it after herself. So the girl's name is Okiku, and the guy's name is what is the guy's name? Also, when the young man named Ikichi, yeah, and the girl's name is Okiku. So uh, she got really attached to it. She used to take it. She used to sleep with it. She used to comb her hair. She used to play with it. She used to feed her, do everything. It was all nice, but later on, due to I mean, in those times there was no much of what
Which year?
1918.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
So and though there was no good medical support, right? And I guess the girl died because of pneumonia.
Okay.
And the girl died because of pneumonia, and they've left since this girl was so fond of the doll. They've kept the doll in the house and in her remembrance, uh, to in her remembrance, and they were going on, and they've started noticing things with the doll, like uh, the hair started growing on that doll slowly.
Huh?
Earlier it used to be bob cut, and then it has grown till the ears, and then it has grown till the shoulders. And people started seeing the family started seeing few things happening with the doll, that they tried to throw the doll out, but it used to come back into the house, sort of thing. So they got scared. They've vacated the house, and they've given it to the local shamans there, saying that, see, this is what has happened. Then the shamans have told them that your daughter's spirit has been what do you call, inhabited. Yeah, as it said, the daughter spirit has inhabited the doll, and it is living in it. So, but they couldn't get rid of it because it is their daughter. Now they do know it is the daughter, but at the same time they're too scared. So they're given it to the shamans, and shamans have also kept it. And gradually things have started happening much weirder. Like hair started growing. The it is a normal doll, it had a line sort of thing on the mouth. Now you see a slit sort of thing on near the earlier, when it was where it was a line, now you see a slit kind of thing.
Then like what happened?
Now
That's then.
it is still on display. Now anyone can go see
Hmm.
it.
it
And
is there in the temple as mentioned there.
yeah, now they've put it in a temple, and they've all more like what they've done with the Annabelle doll.
Hmm.
Just you see the doll, like, I mean, show the image of the doll.
Yeah. Move the donated to them and where it remains. The temple priest, the temple priest really, they regularly trim the doll hair, which continues to grow even till date.
But there should be some scientific explanation, no?
Yeah,
About the hair, like it can't be even like real hair that is growing. Real hair doesn't grow again like after plucking. Something.
could be. Now, this is what they say. See, now you see the mouth here, right? Earlier, it
Mm.
used to be a line sort of thing. Now you see a slit.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, the doll is creepy.
It is creepy as hell.
All these dogs.
I'm pretty sure Ritu would be like, यार मेरे को जापान जाना है.
Mm. I'm pretty sure I don't want to watch this doll any longer.
Yeah.
This is, I guess he made it with his hand. I guess, oh no, I don't think he bought it. I guess he made it with this hand. With his hand.
There are no toys. No, you only have handmade ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Japan, mein, it's common to have dolls and all, and even in that time, culturally,
Have you
they
seen the
had
original Annabelle doll, not the one in the movie?
That's not even scary, dude.
Yeah, that's
No, the original
comical.
doll.
The original doll is a little comical. I can imagine that having being like a toy or something. Oh, film wala scary.
The no, the one in the film is a little scary.
Exactly.
It's a little creepy.
Mm-hmm.
No, see, they say that the scientific examination was done and they found confirmed that it is human hair, and that too from a child.
I mean, I'm just curious. What if they burn the doll?
I mean, why they wouldn't burn it, right? Once they got to know that their kid has inhabited it,
Bro, that is over 100 years old now.
but it has got some sentiment to it. Why do you?
Can I say
Have you
something
seen
really,
this?
really creepy
It
and bad?
sounds like Annabelle movie. They wanted the daughter, so they found the sound daughter.
Yeah, like obviously Annabelle does. I
Everything
feel
about
like
the daughter, but one day they realized it was not their daughter Annabelle.
I feel like ये थोड़ा काला जादू वाला केस हो सकता है where they have
Actually, I'm like हमारा
Yeah.
in-house काला जादू expert नहीं है आज.
एक भी explanation हो सकता है they had buried a person inside the doll and now the hair is growing because और कहीं से not kept any type of वो क्या बोलता है
Just
वो
ask
इतना
Suresh. Just ask Gemini that what is the reason behind the hair.
Let's ask. Where is it? Cursed man. What is cursed?
Like there should be some explanation. मतलब तुम ऐसे 100 साल तक ऐसे जादू है करके नहीं, कोई ना कोई कभी ना कभी तो सब पूछा होगा. अरे कैसे ऐसे कैसे करके.
ऐसे कैसे?
I think
if I was the
talking
magician
about
then
dolls,
trick
I think
revealing.
Tatya Vichu was the creepiest one, which traumatized our childhood, man.
Bro, for me, I mean Tatya Vichu. So in my childhood, I used to go to my cousin's place. For some reason, they wanted to show off because वो town था और मैं हैदराबाद से आता था. They put Chuck या Chunk, जो भी वो creepy doll.
Chucky, हाँ, Chucky.
हाँ, Chucky, हाँ. Yeah.
Okay.
Tatya Vichu was legend.
I don't know, for some personal reason, I feel all dolls, all soft toys are creepy. You have to just look at them enough. आधे घंटे तक देखने से एक बहुत क्यूट टेडी बेयर भी creepy लगने लग जाता है.
I agree.
The Kiku doll house hat man Japan is famous for going here. The reason behind this.
When we were speaking about the homeless guy turning into a creepy
Yeah.
thing, I still remember, if you guys have seen this short movie called The Chair, right? The Chair बोल के एक short movie है. It's an award-winning film, Hollywood short movie. wherein I mean उसमें एक homeless ये बनता है guy. He'll be staying with them with one chair. I mean, crazy. अगर तुम लोगों को देखना है तो, if you guys have not seen it,
Just Google it एक बार.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Short film.
Screen share भी कर दो.
हाँ, पहले ये Gemini क्या बोल रहे हैं? Priest at the temple said to regularly trim the doll's hair and has reported continues to grow back. Some accounts even claim scientific examinations have confirmed that there is no deterioration of metal or precipitation. A strong belief of dolls are maintaining legend. Lies in its enduring paranormal legend and its cultural belief in the spirit world rather than a scientific phenomenon. Even Gemini doesn't have an answer to it, bro.
अच्छा भीड़ आ रहा होगा उनके पास.
तो मैं क्या कर रहा था अभी कौन?
The Chair.
The Chair. I'd be able to share the video. Is this the one?
yeah, bro. You can see that laugh. वो लड़की का जो laugh है ना, that moment, man.
Is it a horror or what is it?
Yeah, this is like creepiest horror short movie. उसमें एक scene है, if you see that scene, कसम है.
You guys want to watch it? Maybe I'll download it. But would I? Do I get any?
डेली मोशन पे कुछ नहीं आएगा, डेली मोशन पे क्लिक कर,
डेली मोशन है क्या इसमें? कहाँ पे है?
नीचे सेकंड द वीडियो सेक्शन में जो सेकंड है वो, उसमें कुछ नहीं आता।
Okay. Everyone go on mute and let me know if you can hear it.
How would we let you know if we go on mute?
अबे बता के फिर से म्यूट में चला जा.
No, I couldn't hear
Stuck हो रहा
that.
है, stuck हो रहा है.
Huh. Okay, wait.
Okay, we can hear it.
Wait, I'll download it. Just give me a second.
Suresh, where do you stay in Hyderabad?
Near Kukatpalli, dude.
Yeah, you told me.
Okay. Keep it.
हाँ, YouTube भी दिखा देता कि नहीं होने से भी तो होगा ही।
नहीं, YouTube दिखाने से when I'm live, I can't share another YouTube video, no.
Exactly, वही तो बोल रहा हूँ। Why are you doing that? That was ironical.
What? Oh, now to download this thing, is it? Okay, I'll stop sharing. No one has seen it. तब तक कुछ और बात करो.
That's my point. I'm like, wow, क्या खतरनाक irony है. YouTube पे दिखाते हैं how to.
You know, a month ago, someone came, like a woman joined, like उनके husband ने suggest किया कि Saturday है ना तो Spooky Night Stories पे आ जाओ करके.
हाँ.
He's actually like, you know, into YouTube. उसने बोला I'm a social media manager ऐसे कुछ.
हाँ, मैं था session में.
मेरे को लगा कि like next time आएगी तो like
Pawan's wife.
मैं
Yeah,
पूछूंगा.
it is Pawan's wife. Pawan, you are still around. Is it not your wife? It is Pawan's wife. I don't know if it is the same Pawan.
No, that's a different Pawan, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are you not married?
No, I'm not married.
Okay, then.
एक बार मैं ऐसे ये कहाँ से मेरी वाइफ भी आ गई और वो सोशल मीडिया मैनेजर भी.
अरे यार ये डाउनलोड क्यों नहीं हो रहा है आजकल?
अरे जिन लोगों का शादी हुआ है, after watching this video, I would like to ask you guys one question. What if your wife in the bed, if she smiles in this way at that situation?
सुरेश always looks.
बताओ तुम लोग वो सीन देख के बताना guys.
सुरेश पीयर प्रेशर में मत बताना, लेफ्ट साइड में अगर वाइफ बैठी है तो भी.
नहीं है. She's not here. She doesn't like these stories, dude.
Is she scared of horror stories or else she's like?
Yes, she is. I mean, I've stopped. I go to horror. She got scared watching this one, the Final Destination, the latest part. She was.
उसमें scary क्या था? That was like.
She doesn't like watching this kind of movies, but I took her for this other movie as well, the monkey one.
Monkey I didn't like. मैं देखा बहुत ही अजीब टाइप का था.
You guys heard about this Final Destination अभी recent वाला? I think
Bloodlines.
US में कुछ थिएटर में Final Destination का सीन हो गया.
Yes, that was like best thing happened.
लड़कियों के ऊपर पूरा छत गिर गया उसके, मतलब.
I feel like anyone who is a fan of this franchise, that is the best way to die in life. You die as a legend.
Bro, just imagine उस थिएटर में जो बचे हुए लोग हैं, उनका नेक्स्ट पार्ट आएगा भाई.
या फिर कोई लड़की सोच रही होगी कि यार मेरे को सुसु करने नहीं जाना था, मैं चली गई, मतलब मेरे को एक नोशन आया होगा ऐसे करके.
But the best part with Final Destination, right? They can create a scary thing with any.
It's not scary. The anxiety. Now it's the anxiety. First movie, second movie, it was the scary
See,
part.
first movie was the only one with a little supernatural element.
Yeah, is there a supernatural element? I don't remember.
No,
A little supernatural element था.
Bro, they came up with this idea like every जो last part में जो बचता है वो अगले part में पहला मारता है.
Like they have.
No, only first part में से बचा. हर part में हर कोई मर जाता है.
कोई बचता नहीं है. Nobody is alive till now from the movies.
Except that uncle.
फर्स्ट
Yeah,
पार्ट
in real world he
नो
is
वो भी
very
भी
very
तो
much.
लास्ट में मर जाता है ना फाइनल डेस्टिनेशन ब्लड लाइंस में
नहीं नहीं मरता नहीं है. We
they
never
don't
don't
show
see.
show.
him that no they don't show him that he's dead but wait
Hmm.
like that actor died in real life no
Yeah, that actor was really really sick, so he actually improvised every part of that like scene. He wanted to do it before he dies, so that line feels more emotional in that sense.
no वो last का वो line that was what do you say spontaneous
Yeah, it was improvised fully. He said, "Nah, I want to embrace when my time comes." He was sick at that time. He couldn't come to the set and all, but he wanted to do this final thing.
I hope I'm
That makes it more scary, but in some sense, imagine Final Destination in real world taking life.
no man, those leave a mark in your like on your memory, right? Every time I go on escalator, I still the scene from Final Destination 3 of
Bro,
a lace gets stuck in the escalator and the half of the body gets stuck, dude.
I every time anything is on a vehicle and I am behind it, I can't go near. Like
Bro, the
I
truck
always
carrying
find
logs or
अगर अभी गिरने लगा ये सामान तो कितने डिस्टेंस तक गिरेगा तब मैं टर्न मारूंगा तो उसके पीछे तो बिल्कुल नहीं. And they marketed this like fifth movie ये वाला movie Bloodlines के लिए तो they did actually put a log truck and behind it all blood and all and then they made the movie post. They know that for more than a generation they have this trauma. अभी भी कल परसों भी कुछ रॉड वॉड बांधा हुआ था एक वो ये है ना पिकअप के पीछे मैं वो रॉड वॉड देख के उससे थोड़ा पीछे रहा लाइक अभी ये रॉड सरकता तो मेरे सीधे छाती पे आएगा थोड़ा साइड हो जाता स्कूटी.
Those are the images you get in your head. You literally imagine yourself that rod piercing your body,
Yes.
going back behind. You just sorry, Pradhan, you're saying something?
no, nothing. Go on.
No, you please go ahead. Please give your opinion as well.
No, I was just what Mr. Sharma was talking about, that log thing.
Yeah,
Still get that, when you're on the road and you see similar trucks, वो पुष्पा भाई का ट्रक वगैरह सामने से
अरे
जाता है.
मत पूछो एकदम.
see, I mean, whenever I look at these cylinders, right, the autos that take these cylinders, LPG cylinders, right, I always imagine some cylinder is gonna burst and some cylinder is gonna fall down and all.
यार ये जयपुर में हुआ था पीछे पता है बहुत एक्चुअली फाइनल डेस्टिनेशन लेवल का एक्सीडेंट हुआ था.
Oh,
हाँ, एक
जयपुर में
ट्रक
पीछे ही
ट्रक में
हुआ
आग लगी थी सिलेंडर वाला and cylinder started blasting every in the
so
radius like
many
around
people
20
died.
kilometers.
एक दो बसेस तो अंदर से पूरा जल गया ना.
हाँ, जल गया और सिलेंडर दूर दूर जाके फटने लगे. I mean, first the truck exploded, then the cylinders were shooting like firecrackers and they started busting in other different places.
मेरे साथ एक ही ऐसा सिमिलर इंसिडेंट हुआ है जहाँ सिलेंडर फटा था हम लोग जस्ट बचे थे लाइक बाय 2 सेकंड मार्क. आई हैव नॉट टोल्ड इट राइट.
no, you've never told that.
ओके मेरे घर में भी किसी को नहीं पता सब सो गए हैं बट दिस हैपेंड इन बेंगलुरु व्हेन आई वाज इन बेंगलुरु. सो लेट मी शो द वीडियो. एक सुरेश तुझे भेजता हूँ तो स्क्रीन शेयर करके शो कर देना.
ठीक है. इससे पहले this is downloaded. Maybe I'll show the downloaded thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess after this video and that video, we'll end the session.
या मैं भी सोच रहा था तेरे को बोलूं फिर मैं इंटरेस्टिंग बातें होने लग गई सो आई फॉरगॉट.
Okay. Did I see this already? I'm not sure, but yeah, whatever. I'm gonna share the screen now.
I'm pretty sure many of them have already seen this.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of horror short movies, but ये वाला नहीं याद.
Okay, but
अगर देखा होगा तो.
if you can hear anything or not, okay?
स्क्रीन शेयर ही नहीं हुआ अभी तक.
नहीं हुआ? क्या बात कर रहे हो?
हाँ, there is no screen share.
Oh, sorry, can't share. Can't share. Something went wrong with screen. Please try again. अरे
ये पहले से ही मना कर रहा है स्क्रीन शेयर.
entire
हाँ ना स्क्रीन शेयर ऑफ है. You are not allowed. अच्छा हम मैं तो अलाउड नहीं.
share. एक मिनट. अभी हुआ क्या? अभी दिख रहा क्या?
अभी तक तो नहीं। और YouTube में खड़े खड़े बोलो। हाँ अभी हुआ
अभी हुआ। साउंड आ रहा है क्या? देख लो।
यस
Yes.
स्क्रीन ब्लैक चला गया।
क्या कहा चला गया?
स्क्रीन ब्लैक है, ब्लैक दिख रहा है मुझे, पता नहीं क्यों।
You're presenting to avoid show my screen anyway. Hold on. अबे ये MacBook का ये show my screen anyway.
ओ भगवान, rich people issues.
कुछ भी
Could have just taken a laptop. नहीं, MacBook लेके ये सब issues करेंगे।
ठीक है, अभी दिख रहा है, नहीं दिख रहा है, बोल दो एक further lags कर लेना। Okay, I got the issue.
क्या हो रहा है?
हाँ ठीक है, ऐसे ही देख लो। मैं सोचा फुल स्क्रीन करता हूँ पर नहीं हो रहा है।
Just driving home from work. But yeah, no, I picked up dinner, got it, and there's some other stuff for you. Surprise. Hey, how was work?
Good. Where's dinner? I'm starving.
It's on the counter. But happy 6 months.
Aw, babe. Flowers. Very classic. Happy anniversary. I love them. Thank you. What? Stop. This is gonna...
Oh, and also
What's the chair for?
I found it on the road.
So you took it home.
Surprise. That was the second one. Do you like it? You don't like it? I mean, you usually like antique stuff.
I mean, where are we gonna put it?
I was thinking right here. I mean, it's just decorative.
It's kind of dirty.
I can clean it.
And it's old. And it's creepy.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy, Reese. I mean, look at it.
Okay, so old is creepy now. I mean, I think it's kind of homey.
Reese, I don't like it. I don't think that we need more clutter around here, honestly.
I like it. It's actually kind of comfy too.
Please.
Please.
Why? Why do you even like it this much? I mean, are you gonna sit in that thing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it reminds me of my grandpa too.
You know I'm going for a consistent style in the house.
I can just keep it in the bedroom.
I can't sleep next to it.
Well,
I feel weird.
this is just a chair. Okay, why are you making such a big deal out of this?
Reese, please don't make me beg, okay? I don't like it. I'm sorry, but we can't keep it. Just, please.
Fine, I'm just gonna. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hello?
Hey, you're home.
Hey.
You were supposed to get dinner. Did you?
I can just go right now.
Stop.
What?
Just back up.
Okay, what?
You weren't even supposed to be home yet. You ruined the surprise.
What surprise?
Surprise.
Whoa.
I found this.
No.
What? Reese, move. Come on, it's heavy.
Where did you even get that?
It was on the side of the road.
Take it back. Why? No.
Look, Reese, I like it. Why do you hate everything?
What? No, I don't. Just take it back.
Calm down. Hey, it is kind of
No, it's fucking creepy. It is creepy. I do not want that thing in my house anymore. Get it out. Okay, you don't even like stuff like this.
Okay, well, it grew on me. Am I allowed to change my mind? Hello?
Wait, what?
What?
What did you just say?
Reese, geez, there's no need to rub it in my face, okay? We can keep the damn chair. Look, I'm trying to do something nice here. It's all you talked about last week. I thought you'd be happy about
Last week?
Yeah, when you brought the chair.
What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Okay. So it's still Wednesday.
Yes.
But you've seen the chair before.
Yes, you brought it home. This is the same chair, Reese.
I thought I time traveled for a second.
Time travel?
There's not I don't even know what I thought.
What?
So you made me take the chair back.
I
But
mean-
what do you mean last week?
What?
Look, earlier today when I dropped off the chair, I don't even remember dropping it back off. I just showed up there.
Today?
Yeah,
You mean you had it here this entire time?
What?
You fucking
No. When I showed up with the chair today after work, you hated it. So I think I just dropped it off, but I have no
What
idea.
work, Reese? Today or a week ago?
What?
What is going on?
What day is it?
It's Wednesday. What is
What
wrong
is the
with
date?
you?
What is the date?
October 20th, 2021. This is some bullshit. Now I see what Fence was talking about. Are you fucking insane?
When did I drop this chair off?
Last week, Reese. Jesus, you're really starting to freak me out. You know what? Sleep on the couch tonight. Honestly, don't bother coming to bed. After you If you don't make a big change, I'm gone.
Julie. I really need you to listen to me right now. Julie. I think I don't remember an entire week of my life. I blacked out.
Really?
And I think it has something to do with the chair.
Kind of hard to believe.
Hard to wrap your head around. Try being me right now.
You know what, Reese? No. You don't get to forget things just because you regret the shit that you did. I tried to make amends. All this shit all week, you've acted like a complete asshole. Getting in fights with coworkers,
What?
being fucking racist, with Joe getting fired
I got
and
fired?
telling me in great detail how you were going to murder Fence
What
with
is happening
a
right
rock
now?
to the head until his eyes pop out. Ring a bell.
Julie, I think it's the chair.
If I hear one more word about that fucking chair,
I know it is. I can feel its negative energy. Like a feeling. Sadness. Just pulsing out of it.
you're the negative energy, Reese.
Fuck.
How'd you sleep, babe?
I didn't.
Oh no, bad dreams?
Yeah, it's putting it lightly.
Hey. Today's a new day, honey. Time to job shop and get out there.
Okay.
I put some laundry in. Would you get it when it beeps, please?
Julia, I'm having a hard time.
What do you mean?
I need help. Seriously, I need to see someone. Like a therapist or someone.
Okay, well, I was going to tell you I set you up with Dr. Riley today at 5.
Did you see anything weird last night?
No. Coffee, honey?
You screamed?
What? Don't remember that. I slept like a dog.
Julia, I'm not healthy. Yeah, I don't know if it's a brain injury or cancer or like maybe it's a mental thing, but
What happened?
there was an old man in the room last night. I saw him, okay? He looked as real as you are right now. And then you were screaming.
Deadman Franklin?
What?
He comes with the chair.
What the fuck? Whoa.
What?
He comes with the chair? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? Whoa. What the fuck are you doing?
Of course we know Deadman Franklin. I'm so tired of living. But I love you so much.
Is Reese forgetting about me again?
He's been forgetting a lot lately.
Don't forget about me, Reese!
He has a condition.
What are you you forgetting about me?
It's not his fault.
What the fuck is happening right now? Don't forget about me! Don't forget about me! Who are you? What the fuck? I'm here!
Reese, you're dying of Alzheimer's, but you keep forgetting you have it. What, Reese? Jesus. What the hell, Reese? Sit down.
What the fuck?
Talk to me.
Julie, am I sick and you're not telling me?
I don't know what's wrong with you, Reese. But, yeah. Yeah, I think you might be sick. And you're really scaring me.
So what should I do?
Fuck you!
Whoa.
I want to end this
Julie,
relationship!
no.
I hate you!
I'm just trying to figure everything out right now, okay?
It's okay, sweetheart. You're so cute. I'm gonna go take a bath and masturbate. I love you.
Call it.
Police, open up. Police.
Okay. Yeah?
Are you Reese Williams? You have a second to chat?
Yeah, what's this about?
We'd rather talk inside.
Now's not a real good time right now.
We have a warrant.
Okay.
Who is that?
That's my girlfriend.
Can you let her know we're here?
Yeah. She said she'd take a break. Please don't sit there.
Sir, can you tell us where you were on the night of Monday, October 20th? Sir?
I was here.
You were here.
Yeah.
That's not what our resources say.
What resource? What's this about?
Wow, Steve, he's really going for it. We have multiple eyewitnesses who put you at Fed's house on the night of his disappearance.
If I was there, I don't remember.
I'm gonna torture you. And it won't be fast. Oh, Steve. Let's take a look around.
Yeah. Sure.
Whose side are you on, pal? Steve, do you want to step out for a second? Let's take a look around. Whoa.
Guilty. Nice.
say we kill him now. We're gonna take a look around. Right now, where's your bedroom? It's down the hall. Reese, where are you? I was in the bathroom. No. You're supposed to follow us now. All right. So tell me, what did you do? Did you bury him? Chop him up? Bedroom's clear. Everything okay out here? Front room seems clear. I did it! Whoa, what the fuck? Sorry about that. Had to try. Show me the restroom. I want to see the dead body. Freeze! Freeze! Keep your fucking hands up! Keep your fucking hands up! Don't fucking move! Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
Got him.
There's a chemical that's released in your brain when you die. It's euphoric. It doesn't hurt. Life hurts a lot more. We've all got to die someday. What a beautiful day. The Lord awaits his top chair. The Lord awaits his top chair.
Wow, man. Like,
Is that it, or is there gonna be a jump scare?
I'm also waiting. That's like just wow. All I wanted just an explanation though.
Yeah.
Like a little bit, maybe something that would more connect than my
I mean, I
imagination.
really liked how it didn't feel like a short movie.
Yeah, also like I don't know why I always wanted it to be more like in a sense that I don't know, मुझे मिड तक तो ऐसा लगा इसको अल्जाइमर का मजेदार हो जाता या फिर it should end at the start, right? Imagine at the end he sat on the chair and starting में जैसे वो chair पे मिला था, that would be more, I don't know, बहुत अच्छा था. I like psychological horror. It was nice,
I was
unexplainable
yeah.
horror. Every
मुझे वो
tick
सब
all the
बट
marks.
इसमें वो जो उसकी वाइफ का जो चिल्लाते हुए एकदम हंस के सो जाते हैं ना भाई,
Shit.
that is this shit. I mean,
I feel the scariest was okay. Now I'll go to watch. वो वाला बहुत scary लगा यार. For a second she's different and then suddenly she moves away.
And she
वो वाला
was
scene ज़्यादा.
she was a pretty good actress, man. She the way
वही ये acting ये level अलग ही level का था. वो lady का ही सबसे मस्त था और ये बंदे का भी. ये बंदे का reaction.
no, ये बंदे का reaction, but See, the thing is that she had to act in such a way that for him, it's just been an hour. For her,
Reaction.
no, for her it has been a week, right?
Yeah, wo.
That was like awesome, dude. Like she had to
They could have
pretend that.
played more into it. मेरे को ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा था वो सीन जहाँ पे ये बंदा कोशिश कर रहा है एक्सप्लेन करने का and she be like एक हफ्ते से तू जो कर रहा है ना
Exactly, like she. Oh, that was shit, dude. Oh,
This game, nice. Really.
okay. The last video from Deek. क्या था ये वैसा?
You show the video, I'll explain.
Okay, let me down.
Just I'll tell in the video क्या चल रहा है.
Oh, this one you've showed it multiple times, no? You've showed this.
Not to anyone else, just to you.
No, you've shown it on the.
नहीं लाइव पे नहीं दिखाया यार. तेरे को भेजा होता तो तेरे पास होता.
नहीं भेजा नहीं. नो लाइव पे दिखाया होगा.
पता नहीं. Maybe.
Can you see?
Not yet.
अबे can't share रहा. ये क्यों हर बार आ रहा? Try restarting your browser if the problem continues. Why would the heck would I do it? Window WhatsApp window share.
Yep, अभी आ रहा है.
Okay.
रुक अभी वही. हाँ blurry आ रहा है. You can restart कर अभी blurry आ रहा है अभी शुरू हुआ है.
Okay.
Yeah, just saying the first scooty is my friend.
The red one.
Yeah, red one.
Okay.
Like all three are us only. First
कहाँ की
now,
है
now.
वीडियो?
ये फर्स्ट स्कूटी मेरा दोस्त बैंगलोर का. ये फर्स्ट स्कूटी मेरा दोस्त. ये मैं और मेरा एक और दोस्त. और ये मेरा एक और दोस्त.
Oh, freak, dude.
बैंगलोर में किधर का है ये? कब का है?
ये
सिलेंडर ब्लास्ट
लास्ट ईयर का ही है. ये लास्ट ईयर अराउंड आई कांट रिमेम्बर जून और मई. और ये हम लोग रात को 11:20 के अराउंड ऐसे ही ड्राइव करके एक गली में से जा रहे थे. नॉट इवन मेन रोड, बनरगट्टा रोड से. इफ यू नो हुलीमाऊ गेट, उसके अंदर का रोड है ये. जस्ट ऐसे ही जा रहे थे और ये हुआ. और इवन लास्ट गाय जो लास्ट में लड़की बैठी थी मेरे दोस्त के पीछे, उसका हेलमेट उछला. We were this close.
I think someone died, no?
Not really. एक आदमी इंजर्ड हुआ जो इसमें.
ये राइट हैंड साइड स्क्रीन के राइट हैंड साइड में एक बॉडी है क्या?
नहीं वो स्कूटी का टुकड़ा है. वो स्कूटी एक सामने खड़ी थी इसके, उस चिथड़े हो गए. उसके ऑपोजिट में जो गेट्स थे वो गिर गए. बहुत खतरनाक हुआ.
What was the reason?
अंदर कोई सिलेंडर लीक था और स्पार्क कर गया. सिलेंडर ब्लास्ट हो गया. और ये जो दुकान था ये शटर वाला दुकान था. वो शटर स्पैगेटी जैसा हो गया टूट के.
More than you, the last scooty one is the most.
अरे मतलब हम लोग लिटरली 2 सेकंड जस्ट, अगर हम लोग ये वीडियो में भी देखें ना, 2 सेकंड से बचे हैं. 4 सेकंड में 2 सेकंड.
वही
हेलमेट उड़ा था.
जी सबको समझ लो वो बातचीत में ऐसे इस थोड़ा स्लो डाउन हो गए तो कैसे?
अरे हम लिटरली बहुत स्लो चलाते हैं. इस बार इसके जस्ट 2 सेकंड पहले का स्टोरी मैं बता रहा हूँ. हम लोग एक जगह पे रुके थे, बोले थे जूस शॉप चलते हैं. जूस शॉप गए, वो बंद था. हम लोग बोले बनरगट्टा रोड की तरफ वाला खुला होगा, चलो इस गली की तरफ से रास्ता है जाते हैं. एंड वी टर्न एंड द फर्स्ट गाय मेरे आगे था, अभिषेक. ही ड्रोव वेरी फास्ट दैट टाइम. वी डोंट ड्राइव 40 अबव रात को गलियों में. एंड ही ड्रोव अराउंड 15. I also be like, let's catch up to him, and I drove exactly like that, and my friend exactly like that. Generally we drive slower, और उस दिन slower होते तो शायद तीनों में से एक स्कूटी would have been the target.
Shit.
मतलब it was like हमें तो लगा था क्योंकि इसके ना ये इंसिडेंट के कुछ दिन पहले ही बैंगलोर एक दिन बंद था बिकॉज कुछ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डेटोनेटर जो बॉम्ब होता है उसका कुछ मिला था पुलिस को. बैंगलोर में एक दिन बैंगलोर बंद था. तो हमें तो लगा कि ये तो बहुत बड़ा केस होगा.
Did you listen to that explosion when you were
यस, मतलब कितना क्लोज बताऊं मैं.
हाँ,
It
हाँ.
was around 50 meters, not even 50 meters from the second last स्कूटी मैं जिस पे था. मैं चला रहा था, अचानक से ऐसे दंग दंग लगा स्कूटी पे.
धड़
मैं
करके
चौंक
आया
गया.
हूँ, यू आर लाइक द फक.
I was like, मेरे दिमाग में वही आया. मैंने ये तो कोई फॉर्म फुटा है, ये पे पुलिस से बात करनी पड़ेगी. मेरे दिमाग में यही आया. Like we are the nearest, I believe. पीछे देखा, okay, everybody is safe. लास्ट लड़की का बस हेलमेट गिरा था एंड शी सब रोक दी स्कूटी, वो पीछे जा रही है हेलमेट ले ले. हम लाइक पागल है क्या, हम कह रहा जल्दी आके बैठ, मरेगी, चल चल चल.
बोलते हैं ना, दाने दाने पे लिखा होता है खाने वाले का नाम. आई गेस
वो
still many more danes to for you to eat.
पता है, इसके बाद 3 दिन मंदिर ही मंदिर गया. लाइक सारे भगवानों को जाके मिल के आते हैं. पता नहीं किसने बचाया था, पर जिसने भी बचाया ही था.
Shit, man.
एकदम मतलब एकदम लिटरली वीडियो में देखे तो 2 सेकंड अगर फटता तो मेरा दोस्त जाता, मेरे को भी डिब्रीज लगता. और 4 सेकंड पहले तो मैं जाता, और 6 सेकंड पहले मेरे आगे वाला दोस्त जाता.
Shit, man. Shit. On that note, we're gonna end this story.
Not a great
अरे हाँ.
note, but okay.
अरे हाँ.
Yeah. So
It was fun. It was a different thing.
I love
See you guys again next weekend.
Also, सुरेश, अगर YouTube स्ट्राइक दे तो बताना तेरे चैनल पे. I was thinking, एक्चुअली अगर ये YouTube पे है तो हम लोग कॉपीराइट इन्फ्रिंजमेंट कर रहे थे, unless we were commenting on it and we were giving reaction on it, जो लिटरली कोई नहीं कर रहा था. तो स्ट्राइक आ सकता है, अगर चैनल पे आया तो बताना, नहीं तो हम लोग यही करेंगे.
निकाल देता हूँ.
ले यू कैन कीप इट, पता चलेगा ना स्ट्राइक आता है कि नहीं.
हाँ.
हाँ, मतलब वो स्ट्राइक आने के लिए they have to, like, you know, someone should watch it and report, no?
No, that is one way, and there is another way where YouTube AI will also does it. It will look into the thing and it will say, see, this is someone else's content where you have put it, so it can do that.
Depends on the quality of YouTube ना. YouTube में किस क्वालिटी में अपलोड होता है ये लाइव.
हाँ. और कितने लोग देख रहे हैं, वैसे तो कोई देखता भी नहीं है.
Also, like, you know, since you haven't monetized it, I don't think आएगा.
नहीं देख रहा है इसको.
Yeah, no, there was one if you remember, we were watching those Darna Mana Darna Zaruri videos. I did actually get a strike for it, where it has removed the video, but later on I just clicked on it. I haven't made any. They were given options to it. It reported me. I said, see, there's nothing wrong in it. There was an option. I clicked on it, and YouTube has accepted it, and it is now it is.
वो इतना पुराना मूवी था, they was like छोड़ो यार.
वैसे भी राम गोपाल और
कुछ तो engagement मिल रहा है करके they should be happy.
Yeah. Someone is recognizing it. At least YouTube is recognizing it.
मेरे हिसाब से जो भी ये ओल्ड मूवीज रहता है ना, जैसे स्टार गोल्ड या सेट मैक्स या जो भी ऐसे मूवीज, मेरे हिसाब से बोल रहा हूँ, ऑल दिस मूवीज वुड बी लाइक, यू नो, इन दिस टाउन्स जहाँ पर बार्बर के शॉप या फिर एक छोटा सा हार्डवेयर शॉप जहाँ पर 10 मिनट लोग आते हैं, 50 मिनट वो इकलौता ही रहता है, तो सिर्फ ऐसे लेट मी वॉच द मूवी काइंड ऑफ थिंग. But आजकल if you go to any shop, they were only scrolling on their phones, तो वो भी चला गया. तो my point is, what is the revenue for such movies? जो स्टार गोल्ड या फिर जी सिनेमा.
I believe वो उनका खुद का उसमें चले जाते हैं ना वो लोग के, एक तो खुद का YouTube चैनल या शिमारू उन सबको सेल कर देते हैं टू वॉच इट ऑन YouTube, और उनका रेवेन्यू आता रहता है ना डिपेंडिंग ऑन व्यूज. वो एक रेवेन्यू पार्ट है. जैसे शिमारू का YouTube चैनल मेरा फिर ये सब है.
मैं कब से सोच रहा हूँ कि क्या बोलते हैं उसको, these things, dude. Reddit का वीडियोस डाउनलोड करके, though it was someone's idea.
मीम रिव्यूज हम लोग ने सोचा था ना, मीम हॉरर मीम रिव्यू,
not meme reviews but sort of horror reviews kind of thing.
हॉरर मीम रिव्यू करते हैं ना हम लोग, हॉरर मीम्स और समथिंग.
अभी हाँ कर सकते हैं वैसे.
2-3 रेडिट चैनल उस टाइम बीच में ड्राई हो गया था, तब हम लोग ने सोचा था, क्योंकि कोई स्टोरी ही नहीं आ रहा था, कोई लोग ही नहीं आ रहे थे.
आजकल लोग आ रहे हैं पर स्टोरीज नहीं आ रहा है.
स्टोरीज आना मुश्किल है, ऐसे सबके साथ कुछ भूतिया होना.
As I said, 2 stories.
Let's do a thing from next week.
हाँ बोल.
जो भी रेगुलर आते हैं, let's like, you know, just take 5-10 minutes research about, like, you know, एक new horror यार. मैं for example I read about this beach in Gujarat or something ऐसे.
We had this plan long back. No one did it. We have done our research. We have come back. No one has come up with anything.
कुछ मजेदार डरावना ही नहीं लगा.
मतलब not like proper research, just like a list, so that हम वो यहाँ पर देखें.
These I've been following these Reddit. कौन अभी कौन है? कोई chat में कुछ बोल रहा था क्या?
None is doing homework. Homework कोई नहीं कर रहा.
Yeah, Reddit का videos. I've been storing all those videos for a while now. Where is Reddit?
Suresh showing his personal life on the YouTube live ताकि कोई तो देख ले.
अबे ये क्या?
Identity theft के लिए देख ले.
This is not my personal thing, right? This is the
Saturday night story.
हाँ, एक तो ये है, ये इतना चिल है सैटरडे नाइट स्टोरीज चैनल के लिए. मैं 4 दिन नहीं आया था इस सेशन पे, मेरे को सारा लिंक विंक सब दे दिया था उस टाइम. आई थॉट कि ये बंदा सही तो नहीं किया है, बट देन आई वाज लाइक ऑब्वियसली मेरे को दिया है, मे बी आई एम टू ट्रस्टेबल. I had the YouTube link, I had the Instagram, Instagram नहीं, YouTube and this, even the क्या था और मेरे पास कुछ तो था, हाँ इनका Gmail account, both was there. I'm like अरे मैं ही चला लेता हूँ ये सेशन, ऐसा है. And then Suresh भी like तू ही चला. Like मजाक.
Speaking, there were videos, dude. I've got some videos. I've been getting mails. I've been storing those videos. Why can't I?
Paranormal encounters and narration वाले बहुत है यार YouTube पे.
EVP or something. On which is this?
I used to watch, जैसे ये तो सेशंस आजकल कर रहा हूँ मैं. पहले I used to watch Mr. Nightmare and then एक और था, एक बंदा यूट्यूबर. They used to say good stories, but उनके पास भी स्टोरीज खत्म हो गई, तो वो लोग फिर वो कंपाइलेशन करने लगे कि 50 स्टोरीज एक वीडियो में, 100 स्टोरी. आई एम लाइक ये स्टोरी इंडिविजुअली मैंने सुना है.
Hashtag ghost videos. There were many videos that came up recently. What's the story here? Yeah, maybe I'll start. I mean, I'm in middle of something in my house right now, so that's the reason I'm able to spend some time. But once I'm done with these things, I will be trying to do these things. I'll download the videos, then we can react on these things.
हाँ, अगर रखे तो रिएक्ट करने के लिए तो सही रहेगा.
Again, ये लोग YouTube का ये याद डाल रहे हैं फिर से.
वही सब YouTube वीडियोस ही है.
Reddit maybe, and most of these are stupid videos again.
वही. I love the story though. Yeah. ये वाला the chair, I loved it. Really.
Yeah.
अच्छा था.
बढ़िया था.
Okay, the question I was asking in the group, right? About God, what is the purpose of God? Can anyone explain that?
I
What
had
is the
this
purpose
conversation
of?
with my teacher 10 years ago, with my lecturer. उनका ethics का case study था. So what we started talking was, I mean, see, somewhere people wanted, I mean, see.
No, so let's close the live now. It's already 2 hours, more than 2 hours now. Live off कर देता हूँ 1 minute रुक. Okay, that's all for today's. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Saturday night spooky story.
Yeah.
Chalo, talk to you all on next Saturday again. Hopefully, we'll have some better stories. And thank you for Manish. Thank you, Manish, for sharing your stories, and Pradhan and Gautam. I guess you were yeah. Thank you for sharing your stories. Hopefully, you'll join next week as well and get some more stories for us.
Sure, man. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.